Join us on the channel today for some Dropzone Commander with the PHR against the Resistance. Hello and welcome to the channel with myself, Sophie.
And me, Alex.
And we have our special guest. Introduce yourself, please.
I am Dan, also known as Heartsbane on the Discords.
Yes, exactly. And what are you bringing with you today?
So I've got my PHR with me today. This is the same list as I took to Danger Close 3. It was 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've just done 3.
Just done
so
3,
it's your
yes.
most recent one, isn't it?
Yes, this is my most recent tournament list with PHR, so I thought I'd give them another run out and see what might have been if we'd had some other matchups.
Yes, should be interesting because we do already have a Dan. We already have a Dan who plays PHR, but you've got quite a few different units we've never seen on the channel before, and a really nice painted army, so it should be interesting. Sophie, what are you bringing?
I am, as ever, bringing the Resistance. Lots of building, demolition, etc, etc. So we'll see what falls down around us, and you never know, I might even hit some PHR units. It matters. It's not what we're here for.
We'll find out shortly together. Shall we go through the lists?
Yes. Alrighty, so we are playing 1750 points today, and I'll kick off with what I'm bringing with the Resistance. It's stuff we've seen before on the channel, but I'll go through it anyway. So, starting off, we've got our Hydra Relay Hovercraft, and this is a Commander level 3. And this is my HQ choice. He's not the tastiest, but I can hide him, and he doesn't need to do anything, so it's kind of nice. And in that battle group, I am bringing 2 individual units of the Tempest Interceptors. So that's going to be most of my anti-air, to be honest. For my first frontline battle group, we are bringing 2 Resistance Veterans in a Strike Hawk, and then 2 Resistance Veterans in a Strike Hawk. And then for my other frontline battle group, we are doing exactly the same. So essentially we've got 4 Strike Hawks with Resistance Fighters, and they've got the Close Combat Grenades and Machine Pistols, just because I find that dodge save and the grenades are a little bit nicer. Moving on to more infantry, I also have a Tilt Hawk rotor, and that has 2 units of 2 Berserkers. Oh, is it squads or units? I always get this confused.
2 squads or each of 2 units.
Dan, thank you. So that is 1 Vanguard battle group, and then for another Vanguard battle group, I have 2 Voidhawk barrel bombers. We can't leave home without them. I want to see all these lovely new buildings Alex has painted off the table. And in that battle group, I also have a Hellhog jump jet, and I've given it missile pods because I had 5 points. And what else am I going to do with those? And then to actually not to finish things off, I've got my armor battle group because you need to have one. So I've got my 2 Cersei hovercraft. Lovely big anti-tank guns, and I've also got a Constantine countermeasure vehicle, just the one. It's all I had the points for, because I've got to bring a lift hawk dropship with it. All the hovercraft, they just don't need dropships, but this Constantine, yeah, needs to come on, needs a friend. And then to polish things off, we of course have the Avernus mining engine. This is the huge big laser, drawing lines of sight across the table. I don't know how much army you've brought, but it's always fun, and I get to crack out the laser. So that is 1750 points on the dot, and we'll see how it does. Dan!
I'm really looking forward to seeing how that Avernus does. I don't think I've actually played a game with Behemoths yet.
Okay, this is fun. It'll
find out.
Yes, and you never know. I think there's a Tiamat in the list, so it might disappear. Speaking of your list, tell us what you got.
Absolutely. So again, 1750 PHR, headed up with a Proteus command base. Similar thinking to your commander. They don't need to do anything. They can just hide, keep my commander nice and safe with a level 3 commander. I've got 2 Athena air superiority intercept fighters, whatever they're called. Air superiority is in their name,
yeah,
but not so much their nature. They've both got shooting star missiles, because I think that's the better option. I've found them pretty reliable, and they're, just like you, comprising a fair chunk of my AA. I've got 2 frontline battle groups. Both groups have got a squad of Immortals in a Juno, in an Aegean, which is the alt sculpt for the Neptune, and they're sharing that ride with an Erebus Walker, which is the countermeasure Walker, and that's equipped with the anti-materiel gun. The first frontline battle group then has a Medusa riding around in a Triton. The second group has a second squad of Immortals, and they're in the Angelos jet skimmers, which are again in an Aegean dropship. So that gives me a fairly good covering of flame units. I've then got an armour battle group, just like you. We have to have one, so I've got one. It's got 2 Phobos. They are each a separate squad of 1 unit, and they're riding in another Aegean. And then I've got the Nereides, which is my name for the Alt Sculpt Tiamat, which is a conversion. It's not actually available as an Alt Sculpt. But yes, I'm hoping that can do some work against that big scary laser thing. I've then got, rounding off the army, I've got 2 Vanguard battle groups. One of them is nice and simple. It's a squad of Sirens in a Triton, so really good CQB specialists, but they don't like flame, so I'm going to try and make sure they stay well away from your Circes. And then the other battle group, of the Vanguard battle group, is a squad of Valkyries in a Triton, a squad of Mercuries in a Triton. Both of those Tritons have got the Skyhammer missiles, which can take advantage of the scouts, and then a pair of Helios jet skimmers, also in an Aegean dropship. That's my list. Let's see how it does.
Wonderful, wonderful. That sounds terrifying. So, but it'll be a good game. Alex, I expect, has cooked us something special for the scenario, because he's been doing a lot of some nice narrative scenarios, especially for Danger Close. So we'll be back once with the mission, and once we haven't deployed.
And do you want me to walk us through the scenario? Yes. Okay, so we are actually deployed. There is a little bit of direct deployment going on in this scenario. So we are playing a mission called Maulers. This is one that's not completely homebrew, but heavily adapted from one of the Reconquest books, I think.
Reconquest 1.
Reconquest 1, yeah. It's a fauna scenario, so there are weird beasties here. Basically, we have an overgrown park in the middle of this city. In this city, we have a row of 4 medium forests. For those who don't play a forest very often, they are armor 7. These ones are 30 hits, and they are flammable and soft cover. We've got a bunch of little forests as well. They are armor 7, 20 hits, but they're not directly relevant to the scenario. And then we have 4 open, static objectives, 1 in each corner. And deployment is coming in from the opposite corners, so Sophie is deploying from that one over there, up to 8 inches, and Dan is coming in from this one, with direct deployment being an option. How does the scenario work, you ask? Come on, Sophie, say.
How does the scenario work?
Well, I'll tell you. So, each of those medium forests can spawn monsters, or can spawn fauna. So at the end of each round, after the first, if you have infantry in one of these medium forests and the enemy does not, you can flush them out. So you can either flush out one Mauler, which is this mutant hedgehog dinosaur looking thing, or a pair of feral vampires, which are similar to the Scourge vampires but without the plasma cutters. When you flush them out, the fauna treat everything other than other fauna as enemies, so they don't really care about either of you. They'll attack both of you quite happily. But on the turn you flush them out, the player who flushed them out is treated as an ally. Which means if Sophie flushes them out, they don't go after Sophie's stuff that turn, but the next turn they might come back and do so. What they attack, it's automated. They go for the nearest thing they can hurt, basically. The mission will be linked in the description if you want to read through the rules in full, but that's it. That's how flushing animals out works, and then after all the ones that have been flushed out have activated, any already on the board then activate, and then we'll, again, chase after whatever's dared to turn up. So that is how the fauna works. How does scoring work? So we have the 4 objectives, as we said. End of the game, whoever holds them scores 2 victory points per. At the end of each round, if you have infantry in a garrison that's wholly or partially in the opponent's table quarter, and the opponent does not, you score 1 victory point per garrison. So, for example, Dan's coming in from here. If Dan had his Immortals in this forest here, which is partially in Sophie's territory, and Sophie doesn't, he'd score a victory point. If he has them in this garrison, it wouldn't help, because that's not in Sophie's corner. Does that make sense to both of you?
It does. Yes, it's actually sort of a fairly simple, once you get to it, it just takes a little bit.
It's a lot of words, yeah. I think it's Dropzone in a nutshell, kind of. A lot of front-loading. Again, guys, it'll be linked in the description if you want to read through it in full. Deployment. So, Dan, you opted to have everything start in readiness.
Yes.
Cool.
I think I want to be pushing across the board fairly aggressively,
Yep.
and I don't want to be tipping my hand as to where things go, and directly deploying doesn't really get me any further forward than the edge of my deployment zone can fly on from.
Exactly. And Sophie, you did direct deploy
I did.
your armour?
Yes, because then I can get my flamethrowers into that forest as soon as possible and start committing atrocities.
Start moving the terrain that I've worked really hard on.
Yes.
Yes. Speaking of, we do have some new terrain. These are the resin buildings from TT Combat. They took a long time to paint, but they look quite cool, I think. Right, I think that is all of the preamble. So on to priority for round one. Neither of you have a commander on the board, do you?
Nope.
So it is just a straight roll-off.
Oh, that would have been smart.
Yeah.
2.
1.
Do you want to go first or second, Soph?
I will go second.
Okay, we'll be back as usual, probably halfway through round one when we get to some violence. Okay, you join us at the end of round one. There wasn't actually any shooting at each other, was there?
Not quite.
No, just at the train. So, where shall we start? Who won priority again? So,
I won the priority, so I gave it to Dan.
yep. I personally can't remember what order things happened in, so you want to just walk us through what's going on, Dan?
So I flew on, I dropped down the 2 Phobos to set up a little bit of an anti-air perimeter, and I started trying to chip away at this building, because the fewer buildings are in my table quarter, the fewer garrisons there are that Sophie can get victory points from.
Yep, you also claimed that objective in the process because you're still in it.
Have done so, yes.
Very good.
Other than that, I've largely stayed in the dropships. I want, like I said, I want to be pushing over and playing in this table quarter if I can, and dropping right down in my table quarter would mean I just got bogged down, so I'm pushing as quick as I can. I am taking a bit of a risk with your fast mover AA coming on next turn, but I think I've got target saturation. They can't kill everything, so that's my plan.
Yep.
I'm a little bit worried by you having taken my attack on that building and run with it, because that building is now looking very close to dead already, and it's right next to my commander.
Indeed.
But that's a next turn problem. The only other thing that disembarked were the Valkyries, because they're quite speedy on their own, they don't need a transport to get around. They hopped out of their Triton, and they've zoomed over into this forest over here.
Very good. Obviously stood in the middle because not idiots. Do you want us to walk us through what's in what transport? I think your Medusa's also on the ground, isn't she?
Absolutely, yes. So the Medusa has also popped out. She's come out of that Triton down there, and then she's zipped up over to here. Just like the Valkyries, she's quite fast, but she doesn't have quite the same speed when she gets out of a garrison.
Yep.
She's normal infantry, so when she gets out of a garrison, that's the end of her movement. So she's not gone into a garrison. She's relying on her evasion 4 and tough nature to see her through. Other than that, I've got Immortals and an Erebus in an Aegean over there, and the same over here. And then I've got the Immortals in their Angelos jet skimmer in the centre here.
Very good. Okay, one thing we should mention as well, the forests are slightly house ruled. They're basically treated as being buildings with a height equal to their tallest tree, and they are essentially obscuring, or solid is the term for this game. So the Medusa is not quite as exposed as she might appear. Sophie, what did you do with round one?
Oh, I targeted the building.
You certainly did. What health is this building on?
It's on 4.
Oh, good grief. Okay.
Yes.
And sitting on 8 collateral damage tokens. But what did you do in terms of movement?
So, I've swung around with the Strike Hawks, ready to start. I kind of want to start getting into these forests, start kicking out some beasties, kicking out the jams, etc. I sort of then moved everything I could to try and see this building. My commander's tucked away here, but we've got the Berserkers full here, ready to go off wherever they might be needed. And these two have just come on because the Valkyries are in here and they are in strike range for next turn. Barrel bombers poised and ready to do I don't know what. Yeah, they're going to drop some bombs. Not this turn though, because they're way too far away.
One quick question. Could your Cersei have been an extra inch this way?
No.
Okay, so you do not have that objective. You need to be within 2 inches to control it.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
So, we've just got these two firing at the building.
Okay.
So, we will start off with the machine guns. These are MG4. With 4 hits, I need 6s. Nope. And the 2 missiles. 1 hit, That's a shame, but it is another collateral and damage. So,
Okay.
yes, where was the marker? It's there.
Markers over there. There, collateral's in the box.
Can I do this one-handed? Yes, I can. So it has 3 hits remaining, and what are we on now? 9 collateral damage tokens?
Yeah, and I think that was the end of the turn. So, Dan, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to roll for the collateral damage.
Being my guest, would you like to do the forest first?
Oh yes, we'll do the forest.
This is energy 2, because it's a forest.
This was
Yeah.
the damage.
Yep. So it's down to 28, and because it did damage, it stays.
Lovely. 3, 6, 8. And one more. 9. There we go. 6s. We need 3 6s here. Nothing.
And they all go away, and it has 3 hits remaining.
Yes.
Okay.
That's something of a let-off.
All right, that is the end of round 1, so we're on to priority. Both of you have your commanders on the board, so it's essentially just a straight roll-off.
Yes.
I'm going to play my command card, which gives me an extra point of command value for this turn.
Very good. I'm not playing mine because it's rubbish.
Okay, so Dan's on a net +1. So
That'll
Dan,
do.
do you want priority?
I think I should take first turn. Yes, please.
All right, round 2. So Dan, you've got priority. What
have.
are you starting with?
So I decided that my commander was looking a little bit in jeopardy next to that very fragile building, so I activated them first, zoomed them up, gets 2 of my transports within that nice 6-inch bubble of penalty to hit. All of the transports that were on the ground took off, and then 2 Athenas came screaming in, because if I can take down these vets, that's going to make the rest of the game a whole lot easier for me. So first off, we've got this Athena shooting into this Swift Hawk.
Swift Hawk.
Swift Hawk.
So the one on my right. Very good.
Okay, I am super cruising, so I'm hitting you on 5s.
Oof, okay. Oh.
Well,
Well, you make a terrific noise, but that's unfortunate.
Well, let's see if the other one can do any better.
Are you firing your other weapons? Anything?
Good call, yes. I think I shall be putting... No, I shan't.
No, there's nothing there you want to kill, is there, I suppose?
No. I like these buildings. These buildings give me victory points. I'm going to leave them alive.
Okay, so the other Athena then.
The other Athena is going to use Velocity Tracker
Yep.
from the influence range of my scouts.
That's match check. Yeah, you are in influence range, obviously. Very good.
So I'm going to put all of my missiles into this one,
Yep.
and I'm going to put all of my railway beaters into the other one.
Okay, so velocity tracker means you can target aircraft with that anti-air weapons. You do hit on 6s, though, of course.
That's fine. I'm super cruising, so it would go to 7s. but
Well,
6s
fair points.
Right, so rail repeaters first. Hitting on 5s, hopefully better than its compatriot.
Well, that's better.
That's not bad. That's 2 hits.
Armour 10.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll come back to that in a moment.
Because there might be another card you're playing.
Might be another card I'm playing. And then I'm doing... So the stealth missiles and the shooting stars are all the same. They're all range 12, all hitting on 6s from the card.
Lovely.
All energy 7. So 6s on the other one. 1 hit. I think I'm going to take that.
Okay.
So no other cards.
Not gonna gamble.
Okay. So
Okay.
2 hits on the left-hand strike hawk, 1 hit on the right hand.
So 2 hits on you. You are having a bad day.
Lovely.
1 hit on the other one. You are not
Ooh.
having a bad day.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. All right. Do you want to roll for the poor occupants inside that Swift Hawk?
Yes. Would you like me to roll?
Please do. They're yours.
They're fine.
They're okay,
Set
folks.
them up within 2 inches.
Whee! And they are having a field trip. Lovely. I'll pop them there. That's probably within 2 inches. Okay, in response.
I think you got off quite lightly there.
I think I got very lightly. In response, what are we going to do? We are going to activate this frontline group.
Yeah. So the ones that are partially stranded,
Yeah.
and anyone activating with them.
Yes, so we are going to activate all of my aircraft too, because they're fast. Yes, it's what they do. So, in fact, we've already got 1 Tempest screaming down here, and we are going to put all of its shots into
Yep.
your aircraft.
I assume it came in at sort of this angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came in this angle. Oh no, because you scream.
What's your minimum move?
I believe it is. Oh, it might be 24. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's 24.
Okay.
So I suppose. Oh, look! Would you look at that? It's almost like it was destiny. And that way, I'm not going to fly into a building. So, yeah, we're shooting you.
Both shots into that one?
Yes, both shots. And dun dun dun. For my next trick. So I'm hitting on 5s, aren't I?
You are.
So that's because of the super sexy Sonic. 2 hits. What's armor? 11. How many hits?
2.
2. I'm going to play assisted targeting, as my commander is stuck right behind that building, so I get to reroll the hits. I assume I'm in range.
Level 3 commander is...
The 24-inch minimum might have... Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Lovely.
So rerolling those 4 misses.
Yes. For another hit.
Very good.
And then MG7, so 4s.
Yep.
That's 2.
That is dead. Does it crash?
How bad a crash?
It's a 2-inch crash, so this forest and that forest.
Yep.
This one gets bits of Athena on it. The other one also gets bits of Athena. So 2 damage, 2 collaterals on both of them.
Lovely.
We have not attained air superiority.
Oh, no.
That was my first trick. For my next trick, I will be... That's a shame, because now they don't have anything to shoot. So I will be doing exactly the same. 24 inches up to here. And we'll be firing at your fighter. So again, hitting on 5s, all said and done.
Yep.
Oh, no.
That's 4 hits. I do need 4s, but single 6 will pop it.
That'll do it.
That does it handily. How
Yes.
big a fireball do I make?
Little fireball.
That's a 1-inch fireball, yes.
Yes.
Little fireball on the forest. Yeah.
Little fireball on the forest.
Oh, there goes my AA.
Well, okay.
That happened.
Yeah.
Air superiority. Right, well I've activated it, so we're probably gonna scooch over. I'll tell you what, we're gonna do that in a minute, because I'm gonna move 12 inches here, and we're gonna drop off some veterans.
You going into the woods?
We're gonna go into the woods.
Does that take you within 24 inches in line of sight of that boss?
Oh, probably.
That one, I think, yes.
I'll have that.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, actually, how tall's the tree? Because this forest is the height of that tree. This forest is the height of that tree. You know what I mean?
I think you are hidden behind the trees, actually, yes.
I think you're safe, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Can I see them as they fly over this forest?
Oh, now we're asking the difficult questions, aren't we?
I don't think you can, because this one is going to be...
Out here.
Ooh. Yes. Are you in range there?
That's the next question.
Okay,
Please could you pass the 10?
of course. Sorry, Sophie.
It feels like
It's 4-inch AA.
Yep.
That'll do.
So you get one chance as it's going over those woods.
Yep.
otherwise I've got to just land in the woods that are on fire.
Twos go to 4s. Well, he went to marksman school.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, what happens to the guys inside? That's the nastiest result.
Yep. So
Okay.
it's 2 10 hits per base.
First base, 2 damage. Second base, 4 damage.
Lovely.
And the forest they're landing in?
Is even more on fire.
Yes. Well, okay. And they can then disembark from where it got shot down within 2 inches.
Which was that?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, well, we'll disembark outside the forest then.
Yep. And they can then activate if you want.
Yeah, so we're going to jump in. Because why not?
Okay. They got where they wanted,
Yeah.
just minus 6 guys.
Yeah,
And the transport.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. So Dave, no. I'll mark up the damage in a second. Okay, then where these guys are going to move 2 inches. Just having a good time. Then this. I need to decide where this is going. Do you know what you're going to do next?
I think I might, yes.
Okay.
Do you need a moment?
I do need a moment.
Right, Sophie, what's the plan with the Hellhog?
We're gonna shoot into the Medusa.
Yes, so
She'll be fine.
She probably will be fine because she's got so much evasion, and I'm trying to hit her with a massive chain gun.
She is a nano machine ninja.
Yes. So I am actually hitting on 6s thanks for the evasion. So this is it's 8 shots total because it's straight 2. Yep. So 2 hits.
Yep. On the 6.
On
On
the
the not
6. Dun, dun, dun. I am energy 7. So 2 damage because she is resilient.
She is resilient, yes. 2 damage take.
you kill some nanites.
Yes.
Oof.
Anything else coming out of that?
Nope.
You're saving your anti-air missiles for some aircraft, I assume.
Aircraft, yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, that was the end of the activation. So Dan, what's the plan?
Okay, I shall be activating my frontline group that has the Medusa in. So she is going to zip 9 inches, getting her into the 2-inch embark, gets her into this forest as well, actually. So she's going to hop over here.
Standing on my dead condor.
Yep. And then she's going to go to the edge. She's chosen for her bravery, not her sense, and is then going to use reduced to shoot at that thing.
Yes.
What is it? It's a Tempest.
The
That's what it
Tempest
is.
Interceptor.
Going to shoot at the Tempest Interceptor.
So for those that aren't familiar how this works, so she's got a flame weapon.
So she's got a 4-shot flame weapon. Now she's been damaged a bit. So she loses 3 of those shots. One remaining shot gets range 6 AA.
Yep.
It has flames, so it ignores evasion. And because I sacrificed 3 shots, it gets +3 to its energy, so taking it from 6 up to 9.
Lovely.
So 1 energy 9 shot hitting on a 2,
2. Yes.
ignoring that evasion. Yikes. Always the way.
What?
Okay.
Setting. I think I shall play assisted targeting using the 8-inch bubble from the Valkyries
Yep.
to have a reroll on that.
That makes sense. You wouldn't do it again, would you? No, you didn't.
Okay. 9, 10, 11.
Just the 1 damage.
Just the 1 damage, actually.
Okay.
Well, loosen the top of it.
Yep.
And then the other squad in that group is the Aegean here, so I'm going to fly over to there and land. Oh, goodness, there goes a Juno. Juno is going to disembark and drive over there.
That's right.
And the Immortals are going to jump out and they're going to run into this building.
Very good.
Garrison. Sorry,
Yes.
this forest. This one here.
Yeah.
And also in that squad there is a Erebus countermeasure walker with -2 to hit. I don't think I want to be shooting into the same garrison as my Valkyries, so it's just going to move up and tactically hide behind that forest.
Okay. And I'm assuming Juno not shooting anything?
Nope.
No, has it got a minigun or a huntsman?
That one's got minigun, the one over there has got the huntsman.
Understood. Okay, but that is now infantry in a scoring garrison.
Is infantry in a scoring garrison? There's a thing that I'm giving you a problem. Deal with that.
Yes. Do you know what?
You're going to deal with it?
I'm going to deal with it. So how are we going to deal with this really? So we've got lots of infantry coming this way, but luckily I am going to swing over here with this. So I've moved a little bit too far to shoot because I've got 9 inches on my weapons for move and fire, and 8 inches on my other weapons for move and fire, but 10 inches on my... Please, just make them all 10 or 9 or 8. Make your mind up.
So you're not shooting, but you are disgorging swarms and swarms of berserkers.
Yeah, do you know what? Berserkers, they're just going to munch on those nanites. Is it the best use? No. Is it what I want to do? Yes. Have I taken it personally? Immensely.
This is now a lot of infantry in this 17 hit remaining copse. It's not even a wood.
Yeah, so I can't fire the missiles. But then we're going to put all of our berserkers into the Medusa.
You can commit them one squad at a time.
No? What else are they going to hit? The trees?
Oh, the other ones might stay in the transport for all I don't know.
Ooh, I could do that. Yeah, I might do that.
So resolve one squad. I assume if you don't kill her, the second squad's going to go in.
Exactly. Exactly. So, berserkers, they are 10 shots per base. So this is 20. I seem to remember I've done this before and it didn't work out for me. So I might need all the bases.
She is armor 6.
Yeah.
Dodge?
Dodge 4.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is energy 4, re-rolling successes.
So 2's re-rolling.
Yes. That one's somehow cocked. And I just picked out a load of Sons of Horus dice, which I try not to use on camera.
Because they're illegible.
Yeah. You'll have to take my word for it.
To be fair, you don't usually need 20 dice for Dropzone.
Lovely. So that is 3, 6, 9.
Can I just roll
12.
one?
Yeah, there we go. That's going to be easier, isn't it? 4 ups. 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough.
Oh dear, that is her dead from the first squad.
Okay, so it turns out it's a mining tool. So all you need
To kill nanites.
and passion. Okay, and that is that battle group activated.
So is the other squad staying in the Strike
The
Hawk?
other squad is staying in.
Swift Hawk? Tilt Hawk? Tilt Hawk, there we go. Cool. Dan, do you know what you're doing, or do you want to have a think?
Well, have I got a plan? Do I have a plan? Is there a plan? Plan is a strong word. Let me do a quick measurement.
I have just realised
Yes, that could work.
my berserkers are in a forest that is on fire, so it'll be fine.
Well, yes. And then there's room there to fly over and land. Yes, I think I'm going to activate my Vanguard group.
Okay.
So the Valkyries are going first. They have not taken any damage.
No.
They have 10 attacks per base.
Oh no.
And they're not re-rolling.
They have not rapid inserted into this building.
No.
So the first base. Energy 3 now. They used to be 4, but 3
Okay.
is probably a little bit more sensible.
Armor 7.
2.
2
And
5
the
ups.
second base.
Oh yeah, we'll do them all together.
Yeah.
Rather more.
Lovely.
So that is a total of 9 saves.
9. 9's 5 ups. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ow, 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 ow. I think that's them removed because you only need to do 4.
Some died in the crash, didn't they?
Yeah, some.
Is, yes. And then they are going to leave the garrison and they're going to go into this private instead.
Oh, so they don't discard their remaining movement, do they? So they can move up to their full move of 8?
9.
9. Ooh.
Yes, they are rather good at hopping from building to building, which, given what you tend to do to buildings, is probably going to be needed. So that's the first squad in there. The second squad, get to fly up here, and the third squad is the Helios jet skimmers. Are going to fly over here. You know what, I'm going to put a missile into the wood with the berserkers in, which we'll do later. And then we get to zoom over here, putting us comfortably within 18 inches of those infantry.
Ah.
These are Helios, are they?
They are Helios.
What are they armed with?
Nano hives.
Ah, these are indirect, aren't they?
They are indirect, yes. And I've got line of sight from the scouts who are up there. So, missile into the forest with the berserkers, missile hits, energy 7 does nothing. Super stealthy.
Bodies in the tree.
It doesn't detonate because it's stealthy, right?
Berserkers throwing rocks at it, trying to explode.
I'm going to throw. One of them is going to shoot at each base.
Yeah.
So hitting you on 2s. Gets the base closest to you.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Energy 6.
they do have body cover because they are within range of that scatter terrain.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
That's still a crit though, sorry.
Oh, okay, well, never mind.
That's okay. Pop.
And the other one. That's rather more like it.
Yeah,
They're gone.
Whee!
yeah.
That's the noise to make when you're mad. Whee!
Indeed. So that is my Vanguard group done.
They are consumed. Okay. Definitely do have a plan. Let's get rid of them. So what we're going to do is we are going to... what's the armour on your flyers? Is it armour 11?
Armour 11, damage 3.
Lovely.
-1 to hit for the Erebos near them?
If it's within 6, yes. Which
I think you're in the 6 of both of them.
One.
Yeah, no, we're not going in. We're going to put the machine guns and missiles into this building.
Of course you are.
Of course we are. I'm sorry, is there infantry in a building?
Absolutely not.
Remove the building.
Not in this house.
3 hits with the machine gun, no damage, and then the missile pod is a hit, nothing. But then we're going to chuck some resistance veterans out into those woods. There's mildly on fire. It's fine. No
Okay.
smoke without fire. And we are rapidly inserting.
So these are immortals?
They are immortals, yes. Armour 8. These are rather tougher, but less dodgy.
We shall see. So I will use the assault grenades, which are energy 5. So looking for 3s.
Yep.
Please
Bonk, bonk. So that's half. So re-rolling. So that is 3 damage so far.
So 3 dead immortals from the first squad.
Yes. So I'm going to have to chuck some more veterans at them. So we're going to jump out, but not before putting our weapons into the building with the Valkyries in. You see how this is coming. That's their dice. So I've got the... We'll just do this in a suitable order. So this is the veterans. Grenades! Not that many hits. And then a fewer still, so 3 more damage, so that will...
damage. Finishes a base.
Hooray!
And a fortitude test.
Yes, it is.
If they are below half health and suffer damage from a CQ weapon.
They're on exactly half.
Oh, they're on exactly, so they're fine. Never mind.
Lovely. So I did 3... Do the close combat spell? Oh no, it goes into bases, doesn't it?
Goes into squads.
It goes into squads.
So you
did 2 from the first one,
Okay.
3 from the second.
Lovely.
Okay, so 5,
I
so...
couldn't remember. I'm glad you're paying
No, I was
attention.
counting damage taken. That was 3 from the first, 3 from the second, 1 damage spills over, and yes, that is a fortitude test because they are below half.
We get there in the end.
We've got there. Hooray.
They don't care.
All that for... oh yeah, and then I'll do the machine guns into the building. 2 hits. 1 damage. Are we going to run out of markers? We are.
Could you please finish off the building?
No. I'll just pop that there as a reminder. The missile pod, that will be a... Oh, no.
A hit and an emergency shutdown.
Yes. That will be a collateral, which we do have the markers for.
It's taken 2 and it's a little bit on fire.
Yes.
Alright. Is that you done?
That is that group done.
Dan, do you need a moment or do you know what you're doing?
I think I'm going to be taking my other frontline group.
Send in the next wave.
Let's go for it. So, where can I get to from there? Could land you there. Do I want to send more meetings to this grinder?
Yay!
You know what? I think we do.
Yay!
8 inches. Actually, gets us there. 8 inches gets us over here.
I've got Taylor Swift. Are we out of the woods yet? The woods are on fire and there's falling beasts.
I remember that from the song, yeah.
Alex being a massive Swiftie.
Yes. Definitely get the reference.
Fly over here and land. Out come the Angelos.
I think about half your references met with me just kind of smiling, laughing nervously and hoping you don't pick up that I'm not following what you're saying at all.
Alex is secretly sad he missed the Eras tour. I don't know what we're on about.
So the Angelos are then going to flame the Berserkers.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
So, tries to hit them.
Is it 1 into each base?
Yes.
Yeah.
First base. Gets 1 hit.
Oh.
Bitch. Energy 4, 7 does a damage.
Lovely.
And the other base. 1 hit. 9, is that a crit fail?
That is.
Excellent.
There we
That
are.
is
6.
2 more collateral. Whoosh! Whoosh! Okay, please could you pass me some not berserkers. No, don't pass me more berserkers. We've got
don't want
berserkers in. Some immortals who are going into this forest here.
Certainly. 1 squad of 2.
1 squad of 2. In we go. Okay, and for my next trick, we are going to go 8 and tucked in here.
I'm really glad I didn't drop my behemoth in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not well. It kind of makes space where it wants to go.
Well, I don't have the infantry to call it in.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all busy fighting, or more accurately dying.
Crashing.
The immortals are going to hop into this building. It's not within your table quarter, but that's a next turn kind of problem.
Yeah.
It's giving Sophie more to think
I'm
about.
going to pop a huntsman cannon shot into this garrison that is full of berserkers.
And fire.
And fire, hitting, and failing. Oh, dear me.
There's not enough trees left. Just go straight through.
And lastly, the Erebus can go 8 inches from there. That's enough to draw line of sight. So I'm then going to use the anti-materiel rifle to shoot the undamaged squad of berserkers.
Because this is a flame weapon.
Yep, so hitting on 2s, disembarked, so hitting on 4s.
2 hits.
2 crits, that's 4 damage. And another flame template.
Hey! Lovely. Bonk. On there. This is the thing with Dropzone, it gets filled up with tokens quite quickly.
Yes.
Yes. Alrighty. So, I need to stop you scoring some points. So, guess what time it is?
Oh no.
It's battle time. So, first of all, we will... It's battle time, gee.
New catchphrase for the channel.
The Goliath bomb is happening.
The Goliath bomb is happening, okay.
And we're going to put
What does
all
that do? That's
the rest
quite
of
an
our
exciting
guns...
one, isn't it?
Yes, so I'm going to roll to hit the building. On a
Okay.
2. No!
Oh, Sophie!
Oh,
It does have a thing where it misses. It does some damage, doesn't it?
Yes.
You look checking your cards first.
Yeah, but I've used assisted. I probably used assisted typing where I needed to, but at the same time, screw ends. Yeah. All right. Well, that. Oh God, I come off the page. What's going on? What's going on? I've rolled a 1.
Just flustered.
So. Yeah, so they have changed it, thankfully. So the barrel bombers, even if they miss, we still do.
Thankfully, you say.
Yes.
No one else gets that on their one-shot weapons.
It suffers D3 energy 9 hits.
As opposed to energy 13.
Yeah, so 2 energy 9 hits.
So 2s to hurt, 3s to crit. Oh,
So
Sophie.
It will just take 4 damage.
Because it's still Dev 4 and Dev 8. And a collateral.
How much damage?
4 damage.
4 damage, okay.
It would have been D3 Devastator 8 hits
And
if she'd
no
hit.
collateral. You do still have some collateral markers.
Okay.
Machine guns. 2 hits. Nothing. And missile pod. Hit. That is another collateral.
Another
Another
damage dice, yes.
Yes.
Oops, sorry.
There we go. Oh,
Oh, that's a shame.
that's a real shame.
Gee,
Oh.
how are you going to come back from that?
We'll try it again. Yeah, we're gonna chuck a second Goliath bomb. I really hope I don't roll another one.
Why would you say this, Sophie? In the tray, please.
Oh, I got excited.
Oh, for goodness sake, Sophie.
Oh,
one energy
hit.
9 hits.
Well,
4 more damage and a
4
collateral.
damage. Oh, it's all going
It's heartbreaking.
wrong. The machine guns, 2 hits, 1 more damage.
Collateral?
No, missile pod
don't have
hits,
to.
Afraid so.
and another collateral.
One more. Okay, go on. Well, that was entertaining.
Disappointing.
God. Because now they're just lift hawks.
they've
Oh,
got
you got your
barrel-
frag bombs, actually, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, Dan, do you know what you're doing?
Everything's on fire. Right.
Let's give you a moment to think.
I need to go and
take
cry. I need to cry.
Nice. Where did we get to? It was you were deliberating and you moved the sirens.
I deliberated, I brought the sirens on, so they're very cunningly hiding behind the forest, so they can't be seen by your interceptors now. And when your interceptors go zooming forward to their minimum movement, it'll take you past me, so you don't have a shot. The Hellfog, on the other hand, might do, but that's a next turn kind of
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Okay, right, so it was my turn?
Yeah, so sirens we've just done.
Simon's done.
We've moved to here.
So then I did my armour battle group, and we've got to do some shots on camera. So we've got the Constantine out, and all the shots are going into this building.
Yep.
The one full of sirens.
Yes.
Not sirens, yeah, Valkyrie, sorry.
So we'll start with a machine gun from the transport. That's 2 hits. I need 5. Let's do some dice so you can see better. Missile pod, that's a hit. It is a collateral. And another damage.
Right, seriously, I need someone to kill a building, please.
And then the gun.
Constantine gun?
The Constantine 90mm cannon is
Okay.
a hit
In the tray.
in the tray. It does nothing. Sorry, Alex, I'm not killing that building. Unless the hovercraft. 2 shots into the building. 2 hits. 2 collaterals. And 2 more damage, please.
Okay, we have 1 collateral. And then we're out.
And then we're out. Okay.
So-
Roll for this collateral damage.
Yes, just roll a dice for that one. It goes away. Excellent.
Lovely. Okay, and then the flamers. So 4 shots, so that's 8 shots total into
Where are
the
those
immortals.
Ooh, into the immortals. 1 into each base.
1 into each base. Go on then, treat me. So into the first base. That's 4 hits.
Nice.
Energy 4. Yep.
4s or 6s.
So 2 damage.
2 damage. Yep.
I shouldn't have split bases, should I? You tempted me.
It doesn't make much of a difference.
And 2 hits. And so
2 damage.
2 damage.
And 2 collaterals for those woods because you're firing flame weapons at them.
Yes.
Do we have any more collateral damage tokens we can easily remove? No, not really. Do I put a different coloured dice next to those woods?
Okay. Well, we've got no more damage going into the woods, but we'll do a bit.
Okay.
We've then got the HQ. Now,
So before you do that, I should do my armour group.
precisely, because we've talked about what's going to happen off camera.
Yes, so the Naides is going to zoom up here. Move and fire means it can't take any shots, but at least it's in range of the -1 bubble.
Yep.
And the Phobos AA walkers are going to shuffle along here. And they're going to get a little bit of a safer distance away from that building. So they're outside 2, but a 3-inch blast will still hit that one.
Cool.
And they are spreading out sideways so as to minimise any incoming laser rounds
Okay.
at them.
And yeah, the Nereides, or Tiamat, for those at home, I think you had to move, didn't you? Because of that Constantine, you couldn't shoot the hovercraft.
Indeed, yes.
Put
I
them-
had a cunning plan of popping up on top of this building and having a nice commanding view of the battlefield, but then the Constantine means I'm out of range of everything.
Yeah, 'cause it's range 18, round 24. Well played, Sophie.
That's fine, I'll just fly closer.
Yes.
In fact, can I move it a smidge further so that next turn I can fly onto the top of that forest if I need to?
Yes.
So I'm staying within 6. Happy days!
Lovely. All right.
That is me done for the turn.
My commander into the building. 2 missiles, 2 hits. Energy 8. So that is just 2 more damage.
No collaterals, thank
No
God.
collaterals.
So it's got 2 hits remaining.
Yes. Oh, I'm at this point where I just don't have anything left to shoot at.
Except a behemoth,
Oh, actually, I do.
which has autocannons.
It does. I always forget about the autocannons.
Never forget your autocannons, kids.
Yeah, they're energy 9 now as well, aren't they?
I have no idea.
So 8. So we're coming on just 4 inches there. And Alex, we got the laser.
In that grey bag there, next to the Space Marine helmet.
Oh no! Because what I'm really going to be trying to do,
We're going to see a trick shot, are we?
yeah, is we're going to be we're going to go for that one at the end.
That one being the Phobos.
God, I do this every time. That one, this one, this one.
Yep.
Yes. So it's going to be the end one. So laser. So it's going to hit my base.
No idea if that's showing up on camera.
Yeah.
Just
So
about.
what we'll do is we'll fire it there.
Okay.
It's going to hit my base.
Your Berserker Forest?
Yeah. One of those.
Yep.
And oh man, I've got to roll to hit first.
Oh yeah, you might miss.
I might miss. And the autocannons are going into the building.
Okay.
Of course they are.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
So 1 hit to everything under that line.
My resistance fighters.
Oh dear. 2 of them die.
A worthy sacrifice. God, they have not.
For the cause.
The woods.
Suffer another collateral.
So that is.
Just gonna-
It's on 16.
This is now a collateral damage token. We'll hopefully be tidying up shortly.
Energy like 12.
Energy loss.
13.
On a 13.
Crit.
Yeah, without that'll do it. That's
Yes.
gone. Used to have 2 hit points.
It still wouldn't matter.
And the Phobos. That will be
That's
a 16.
Yep, so this Phobos?
Yes, that was the one. And the forest, because I think I still hit the forest. 4. We've got more collateral. Damage markers. And we can have.
Again, momentarily, a lot of this collateral is hopefully going to go away
Yes,
because you've got 2 autocannons pointing at that building that's covered in collateral for starters.
Yes, exactly. So. Dun dun dun. The autocannons are new. So it's going to be 4 shots. Yeah.
Accuracy 2 because it's a building.
1
Sophie,
hit.
stop it.
It lives!
Energy?
Energy 9.
So a crit and a collateral.
Yeah.
So it has 1 hit remaining and...
Should we just roll it now? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm just gonna-
anything else left to go? Any more activations?
Is it?
Cool, so sequence is collateral and then monster spawn.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Plus the extra one from the
That just
Nice.
appeared.
just happened.
Needing a single 6.
It's not going to happen, you know.
Hey! Okay.
Building kill. Okay, 2d3 for my unit inside, please.
Scrap me. Dun dun dun. 5.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Tasty.
5 hits per base.
Yeah.
So
They're dead.
for the first base,
They're dead.
and for the next one,
These can crit. They're dead.
yes.
And then D3 collapse radius.
Oh yes. Will it? Oh, it might.
It will hit those woods probably.
Yeah.
And scash drain and so on. So 1 inch, so it's just going to hit that crashed truck next to it,
Yeah.
I think. Armor of 13, 1 hit for scatter, so that removes the scatter as
No,
well.
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't, I can't count. Just
Yeah,
kind of
we come
assumed.
back to that.
Hey!
Back,
Right,
yeah.
put them off the board for the moment because we're going to resolve the rest.
Yes, certainly. We'll do the rest of
Right,
it.
that was that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We do have infantry in other ones. Let's roll them.
Okay, yeah.
Oof, those things are heavy.
I know, right? At least they didn't go anywhere. So let's go to this one next. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 collateral on the woods with the berserkers in them.
So this is only energy 2, looking for 5s.
4s, armor 6.
Number 6, ooh.
And 5s will also hurt the woods.
Burn.
So
Right.
6 damage to the berserker squad.
Yeah. So that is. Whoop. They're gone.
Cool. And then 3 to the woods with 3 tokens staying because they damaged the woods. There we go. We're reclaiming. Nature is healing. Forest fires are very important or something. On to the ones with the immortals. We have 3, because that was a collateral. So 3 collateral on these ones.
Lovely.
NG 2s and 6s. So 1 damage to the immortals.
Yep.
And 1 collateral stays. And it does 1 damage to the woods as well. Do we have a damage?
Yes, it is
Thingamajig?
down to 28.
Excellent. And then damn, while Sophie does that, we've got 1 on the one with the resistance fighters. Veterans even.
And immortals.
And oh, there are immortals there
There's
as
two
well.
lots of vets and an immortal.
My apologies.
4.
So 6,
Six.
so it hurts nobody and goes away.
Yay, we get our tokens back.
Yay!
Nature is healing.
Right, I think that is all of our collateral.
Yes.
So now we'd go on to activating any monsters that are already in play. We've done those, so they're sticking around. There are no monsters already in play, so now we go on to activating monsters, starting with whoever had priority, which was Sophie? No, Dan.
Me.
So are there any of the 4 central woodlands where you have infantry and the opponent does not?
There does happen to be, yes.
So, would you like to spawn a mauler or a pair of vampires?
I think I would like to stick a pair of vampires on that hellhog.
Okay, so very simply, they just spawn at the edge of the garrison.
I spawn them, I choose to
Yep,
spawn them there.
pop them down
then
for
go
me.
to the closest target, which is the hellhog.
Yep, and they will then attack.
Do they get to reaction fire when it tries to fly away?
They will not, no.
Okay.
Because reaction fire is a thing a player consciously does, and they aren't a player, is the thinking. So I think the profile's on that, if you can grab it for me, because I can't quite grab it one-handed.
Certainly.
Rolling tit.
Lovely. It is claws and teeth.
AA2, what's your evasion? Are you evasion 5? Because otherwise that's it.
And they will always focus,
So always focus. That energy 6 goes up to energy 8.
so a 4 to hurt. No,
No.
they just peck at it.
Sucked into the end.
that's still bad for you.
Oh yeah, that's how they damage.
Yeah.
And then I gain a victory point.
Yes, because you hold 1 garrison in the opponent's quarter that is uncontested. Was that a collateral?
Oh, it was.
So 1 more collateral there, where it says special.
Oh no,
Roll a
we have
dice
to
for it.
Yeah, roll a dice.
Yay!
Okay, it goes away. Never mind. We got our tokens back. Okay, that is the end of a bloody round 2. Lots and lots of dead infantry. Do you want to roll priority for round 3?
Yes.
Let's.
4.
5.
Ooh.
You taking it?
I think I need a moment to think about this.
Okay, we'll discuss it. We'll come back to you with whoever's going first. Right, round 3. So Dan, you had the choice. Are you going first or second?
I am going to go first.
Okay, what are you going with?
Having looked at this, my plan of having a fight in this quarter seems to be working. I want to keep the momentum up. In order to do that, I'm going to go with this frontline group, consisting of the Immortals here. The Medusa is now dead, but also including the Erebus,
Okay.
and the Juno, and the 2 dropships that are on the ground there.
Okay.
And those 2 dropships that are on the ground over here as well, because
Right.
they want to take off and not be quite so painfully vulnerable.
Very good.
So these Immortals, there's nothing to choose between the veteran squads, so they're going to go for this base right here.
No,
And
that's my
hurt
favourite.
them. 8 shots because I've taken 1 damage.
Yep.
Hitting automatically because that's how CQB works. Energy 3, so 4s to damage you. That is 4. You get your dodge saves, remember?
Oh, glad someone did. On me. 4, 5 ups. I take 3 damage.
There you go.
That's
And
good
then
because I found the 3.
scurry off.
Oh, are you leaving a garrison where you're outnumbered by squads?
I am, yes.
Do you want to take a fortitude test?
Not really.
No, do it anyway.
I failed.
So you take 1 damage for every point you fail by.
Okay.
What's the fortitudes?
3 plus.
So you fail by 2, so you take 2 damage on the way out. As you're gunned down in the back as you leave.
Yay, guns!
But you have now left the forest.
Now left the forest.
So what's phase 2 of the plan?
Phase 2 of the plan is set the forest.
No, my one weakness, getting killed.
So the squad that is damaged, I'm going to shoot the undamaged base within the damaged squad.
Lovely.
Hitting you on 2s. And damaging you on that's 3 damage.
Ah, whoosh. And I don't get my dodge.
No.
Because
Can't dodge fire.
And then I go
words to live by.
stomping over those wrecked cars, and I claim that objective.
Yep.
Just
And it's away. That's alright.
And where do we want to go? I think we just want to get airborne, really. So the Juno is jumping into the Aegean, is then taking off.
God, I love magnets.
They're pretty cool. So Dan has magnetised like the different heights, and it's a wonder to
Yeah, because otherwise then the models don't quite stay up, do they, when they're on the ground?
No.
There's one of them just hovering an inch off. Very cool, very satisfying.
Yes. Ooh.
Which one's
Okay.
the sacrifice? Yeah.
There we go, and then those two are taking off, and then all four of them are going to shoot their missiles into that forest.
Very good. Which forest, sorry?
This forest.
Okay.
So currently unoccupied,
But it might be being occupied at some point.
but it's in my quarter, and I don't really want someone spewing out maulers from that forest right there.
And if there's some collateral on it, then it's a bad time for berserkers to go into it.
Look at all these
Exactly.
tokens we have.
So, choose to hit. Let's start putting. Oh, there we go.
Very
Stealth
nice.
missiles doing their work. Energy 7 against Armor 7
7.
forest.
So, 4 damage, 4 collateral.
Lovely. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Did we reclaim any damage markers?
No.
Are they all still in play?
They're all
Okay.
still in play.
Fair enough, so we'll just use some dice.
We'll use this horus.
Oh, I do
ones.
have.
Oh, you do have yours, we can use yours.
Oh.
Mine with me.
This is the kind of guest we like on the
Me.
channel.
26 remaining.
Okay.
Okay.
Over
I
to you.
am now activating my behemoth group. So we're going to move 4 inches to here.
Anything going with it?
Yes. So sorry, I didn't chat about it off camera. So we've got the 2 auxiliaries here, both fighters, and the Hellhog.
Very good.
Not this transport.
Okay.
I have a plan for that. It's not a good one, but it is a plan. So first of all, we're going to fire the laser. It's going to be hitting the building and these two.
Very good.
So first, I need to hit.
You do hit.
I do hit. So go to the building.
No.
Oh. Straight through the window. We'll start off with the transport.
Energy 13.
It's a
That's an
crit.
18, so that is a
That's a dead transport.
Hooray!
extremely dead.
And then the countermeasure, flame 8, malarkey, or
In the tray.
In the tray.
It is also dead.
Yes. Whoosh!
Whew.
Okay.
And the autocannons?
The autocannons into the building.
Gonna have to narrow it down a bit.
This
That one,
building
okay.
with the infantry inside. So it's going to be 3 hits, 2 damage and 1 collateral. 2 damage and 1.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, wow! Look at this. We've actually got some of the tokens. Lovely. So, sorry, 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah, just 1
That's
collateral.
upsetting.
Lovely.
Right about now, I'd like them to bail out that building into their transport.
Oh.
And that's a small building, isn't it? So 10
That
hits.
has 8 remaining.
Oh dear.
So 24. So if I'm moving straight ahead, I can't quite. My plan was to move 90 degrees. Would that get this building in front arc? I'll let you guys call it.
The building, I would say. Yeah.
The building?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yes.
Happy's probably the wrong term, but
So on your way over, let's see if we can render the whole thing moot, but
Yes.
because I'm going to have some reaction fire against you instead.
the remaining Phobos.
Yes.
Lovely. So I've got a nice evasion of 3. So that's probably counted.
So I'm normally 2s, AA -2, so that takes me to 3s. Reaction firing takes me to 5s.
There we go.
1 hit.
That's all you need.
It's already taken a hit, hasn't it?
Yes.
That's a kill. Where'd you shoot it down?
Over the forest.
So you were coming from over here, weren't
Yeah.
you? And I could probably see you and evoke cover over this forest. Let's try and splat you onto this forest.
Certainly. How do I crash and burn?
Once.
Once.
Ineffectively.
In effect, there we go. Nice, clean kill.
Yes.
That is gone. Alright, my other flyer, we're just going to fly. Whoa.
Can shoot a building.
Yeah, we're going to shoot the building. We're just going to get 1 shot at the building. So that is 5 hits, 4 points of damage on the building, and 1 collateral.
It's happening again.
Whoosh.
Sophie, the extra damage target tokens are not a challenge.
And then it leaves, I assume. Yeah, nothing intercepts it.
Nope.
Cool.
Gone.
That's all of my AA for the turn shot.
Okay. It was a good shot, it was worth it.
Okay, then we are going to fly 12 inches. Actually, no, we're just going to. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to fire at the building and then we're going to move.
Okay.
So the 3 machine guns. 3 hits. Nothing.
Hooray, energy 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And the missile.
Misses.
Misses.
And then. Oh, I'll tell you what. We're going to jump down here. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, sneaky.
Ooh.
And we're going to do the same with the other one. So 3 shots, 3 hits, energy 4, 1 more damage to the building. So it puts it down to 7. And the missile hits, puts it down to 6.
And a collateral?
No collateral. It's
Okay.
only energy 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
you rolled a 4.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
So total of 12. So another collateral.
in my head I rolled 3. What goes on in Sophie's head is nobody's business.
And landing as well.
Yeah, we are.
Going with the you couldn't possibly kill all of us strategy.
Yeah, I mean, see
Yeah.
if we can put the see if we can tempt you. That's really what we're doing. So then, what's that like defensively?
Armor 11, 6 damage. No evasion whatsoever.
Okay.
And no -1 to hit anymore because it's
It
Erebos
is
has
one
walked
dot
off.
open. Yes.
Yes.
But it has gone to claim an objective, which is probably the right call.
Yeah. Or it's kind of. I kind of want to move because I can go 6 forward, turn. See if we can hose down this building because I've got 8 shots. That's actually what we're going to do. We're going to play the objective. Dun,
God,
dun,
good grief.
dun. And we're going to turn there. Nice and unstable. Let's
Yeah,
just-
we know it's.
Yeah.
We went in a straight line
So
or close
you're
enough.
not keeping the no IDs in arc?
No.
What's the arc on your missiles? Is it only front
I
arc?
think it's front arm.
Okay.
Maybe
Makes
it's got
sense.
over the shoulder.
Yeah. But the second chain guns going into this building.
6 health remaining.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, if I can fire the Cobra missiles, I will. But
But the priority is the house,
the priority is the house.
as it always
But
is.
3 misses. That means it's not going down this turn, or certainly not from this. I think it's only energy. God, like, what's wrong with my demo, guys? Have they grown a heart? I hope not. So that is energy 7, so it's only 2 damage.
Okay.
So that is,
But 2 more collateral.
yes, 2 more collateral.
While we're here, what's the arc on your missiles?
Oh, front and side.
So you could shoot at the Tiamat if you wish.
Yes. Yeah, because I said I would. I've got the missile pod as well into the building. 2 hits.
Okay.
That is another 2 damage.
Okay.
Which is why I wish I
And
declared the
it
missile.
does need those 2 collateral damage tokens as well. Oh, I see, because the missile could have gone to the building as well.
Yeah, but no, I declared it. Let's play this fair into. So that's 2 hits. Energy 8. 2 damage.
It's a crit.
Yep.
No devastator.
Yep. Nope.
So 2 damage on the Tiamat that's not a Tiamat.
Yes.
I want to
I'll
make it
get
go
the
to
dice
explode. There we go. That is my first activation.
Whew, okay. Dan, do you need a moment or do you know what you're doing straight away?
I know what I'm doing straight away.
Okay.
That's a strong statement, I'm not sure. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Let's get these infantry out of there because that is going horribly, horribly wrong. So I'm activating this Triton with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring the Triton down. I think if I can park it there, they can hop out 2 and be within 2 of the Triton.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the Triton will be outside collapse range.
Exactly so. We are walking across the objective on our way out.
So you are claiming that objective in the process.
Also in the same group, there are this squad of immortals. I think they are relatively, that is too strong a word, but they are in a good place. So they are going to, let's go to this edge and use reduced to shoot at the Hell Hog.
Okay.
You lose your evasion for having gone slowly, don't you?
Yes.
Ooh, interesting. It is armor 12 though.
That's okay.
But your energy 9? Depends how many hits you suffered, I guess.
3, 4, so that one can't hurt us. They're going to stay in the middle.
Okay.
The other one, energy 6, also probably isn't really hurting you, is it?
It is armor 11. Sorry.
Oh, it's 11, is it? Sorry.
It's just got 3 hits.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
Does that change your plans?
Yeah, I think they're all going to actually stay hunkered down in the centre of that forest.
Having thought about it some more.
Having thought about it some more, killing the hellhog is less important than not dying, so they are just going to stay as safe as they can. That is both my frontline groups activated. Back to you.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, I need to start thinking about how and if and when and what I can do to win this game. So we are going to... We've got to get over here. So, but that's a bad idea. 8 inches, 9 inches, oh not quite. And you're behind the tree. Rubbish. Okay, well first of all I can start to scoring points this turn. We're going to go with the armor back group.
Okay.
And we're going to not knock these lovely trees off. And we're going to pop those two there. We're going to flame the guy. And can I thread the needle anywhere to anything else? Probably not.
I think one of them might be able to get a cannon shot on there with hull down.
We're going to do one.
Go.
The one cannon shot.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. Energy 11.
That's 17.
That'll do.
Did it.
I don't think anything likes a 17 in this game.
And then into the infantry in the building. That is only going to be 3 hits. Energy 4, so I need 4s. So that is 3 damage total.
3 damage, that kills them.
Nice.
Lovely.
And a collateral if it matters. Was it? Oh, two. Do you fire 2 flame weapons?
I
2
did.
collaterals.
May as well.
Oh no, we're not out of collateral.
Not yet.
Oh, maybe I should kill this building. But
Oh, there's room in that building for all of the collateral damage that's on it now.
Yes.
But then we're going to hop in with this Constantine.
Yep.
And then we're going to fly 16 with this transport.
There we go. Half speed, something embarked.
Thank you.
No worries.
Best sell on those balls because I certainly don't. And we're going to fly there. I've got a base, and that's going to be my exhibition.
Okay. It's going to fire anything?
Oh yeah, because it's 8 inches.
You could shoot that
Yeah,
building.
do you know what? We're going to shoot that building because I've got nothing really better to shoot at. Oh no, actually, we're gonna end our move there. We're gonna fire. We'll put some collateral down.
Into the medium forest that is an objective forest.
Yes. So 2 machine guns, 2 hits,
Armor 7.
1 collateral,
Very good.
and then the missile pod. Missed. Lovely. And there we go.
All right. Dan, what's the plan?
Good. Right. Well, okay then.
Do you need a moment?
I don't think I do.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to go with my armour group. Because your hovercraft are only evasion 1, aren't they?
Correct, Amundo.
And having very carefully flown so that you could get that shot there, return fire can follow the same route.
Certainly.
Especially now the Constantine is left.
Yes.
Indeed. So I am going to hover it over here.
Okay, we probably physically can't put the model there, so we know it's...
on top of the Hellhog,
Yeah.
but it's going to put one big railgun shot into each Cersei.
Yes, certainly.
So, I was about to say lock 3. I played too many games. Accuracy 3, right?
Accuracy 3.
So we're looking for 4s.
4s. You're resilient, aren't you?
I am. Oh no, hang on. These.
They are.
They are. Cool.
You Devastator 3 or 2 versus...
2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm still going to put 1 into each of you.
Hooray.
If 1 damages, the other doesn't, I'll randomise each.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So 3's going to 4s. Both yes.
Doesn't even add up to a 4.
Makes it nice and simple.
Okay.
And the Phobos is going to put its minigun into this forest.
Lovely.
Hits. 6. No damage.
Okay.
Underwhelming.
Does it want to move, or is it happy where it is?
It's happy where it is.
Okay.
It's in a fairly good place.
Lovely. All right. I am then going to I'm going to activate my. We're going to activate the group here. So we are going to fly over to here.
Yep.
That's the flame one.
That is the flame, yes.
And can that flame into buildings?
It cannot. No.
It cannot.
It's
All
got
right.
18-inch range indirect.
Oh, right. Well, in which case we are going to put all our shots over here.
Into the Angelos, I think. Is that the term? Yes.
Yes.
All right. So this is strength 3, energy 9.
That's quite pokey.
And what's your evasion?
Evasion 1.
Evasion 1. So hitting on 4. Nice. 3.
Armour 13.
That's a 14.
That's 1 damage, it lives.
Hey! And then the missile pod. It's a hit, energy 8.
That's a kill.
Do it.
Lovely. And then screaming out to again try and stop this unnecessary scoring, the berserker is going to jump in and we're going to berserk you.
As you do.
As is tradition. So, it's just going to be... Oh, this is a healthy squad, so it's just going to be 20 attacks.
Is that all?
That's all.
Okay.
Energy 4, so I need 4s.
4s this time, yes.
Right, I'll do half. So we're going to go into the...
It's one squad.
Ah!
It spills so far. This is the worst possible outcome for doing that, of course.
Yes.
So that is 4 so far.
There's 1 wound left in the squad.
Oh no.
6. I need a single 4 up. Oh, only just.
But there's the squad gone.
The precision. They've got scopes on their hammers.
Laser sights.
Laser sights. One's got a torch, so it is a burning torch because that forest is on fire.
It's got a 4-grip on his fire axe.
Berserkers.
Yes.
And that is that forest retaken, meaning you get to spawn monsters.
Hooray!
Unless you're all dead by the time it gets to the end phase.
Who knows?
Okay, have you got any flame left to activate?
Not yet, no. No, I don't. What's not yet?
No, but where is this extra flame coming from? And should I be worried?
The fire inside.
Right. Okay. Fine.
You're saying fine in the tone of voice. It sounds like it's not fine.
It's not entirely fine.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to activate my Vanguard squad.
Is there more infantry that I've left?
There is. There's a squad of Silence in a Triton right
Ah.
there. Please, could you pass my temperature?
Yes. Do you want your sirens as well?
Surely, yes. So this can go zipping 18 inches over here. And it's going to then shoot one of its missiles into you.
Can it see over the woods?
It's indirect. It doesn't
Then it
matter.
can, yes.
It's a 5.
Okay, because no scout can see them.
Yep.
Very good.
And yes, then once that's happened, then the Silence are going to leap into that wood.
Okay. I'll pass you the dice tray.
Okay, thank you. So the Silence are going to leap in there, and they are going to do what they do best. So, missile against this one.
No.
Woo! Well, glad I didn't get scout line of sight for that.
Sirens. We've not seen sirens on the channel before. So what's their profile like?
They are very good at making things bleed. They've got 6 attacks per base. They've got rapid insert 6, which is how the Triton could go 18 whole inches. Energy 5.
Armor 7.
So 2s.
Yes.
3 rolling successes.
On your berserkers, it's 6s, isn't it? But it's 2s either way.
No, they're...
Oh, they're going. No,
Oh, no, sorry.
they're in the middle.
Sorry, armor 6.
Yeah.
But it is 2s either way.
So yes, I also have a 2+ dodge for when that becomes relevant.
Yeah.
Those fail. And they're auto-sensing magnums. That's somehow cocked. There we go. 10 damage.
Ah,
that's-
you've got laser scopes as well. This is really a rocket tag game.
My forest.
Yeah.
You'll move.
Okay. Well, what I might do then is I might just move these guys into this forest.
Which will render it contested.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can take their damage with them.
They certainly can.
They might not be long for this world.
Do I want to stay in there and spawn stuff, or do I want to? No, these guys got to get into this.
They
Transport.
can't because it's activated with a different battle group.
Oh,
So they'd have to get in next turn,
Oh,
then
okay.
take off and move.
all right, that works.
I mean, I'm planning on destroying one of those transports. So
Yeah.
if they were in it, it would help me, but no.
No, all right. Do they want to move to the edge and shoot anything? Probably not. So yeah, we're going to stay there.
Okay.
I have got my HQ and my Vanguard still to go. I think my HQ is going to activate and it's going to come 16 inches. I'm within 22 of the Noides.
Do you want it past here?
Isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to come 16 inches.
There you go.
To about there. So spread that -1 bubble, and he has less reason to wander off, so he's less likely to get my units out of cover. That's my HQ done. Back to you.
So the sirens, you can dodge collateral damage, can't you?
Yes, their track record on it is about 50-50.
Because it's 2 up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do I start collateral damaging myself so much that no, I don't know. Probably not. So I've got a couple of barrel bombers. So yeah, we're actually just going to move 16 over to here. That one. And then we are going to move. Oh no, I can't see them. We're gonna give ourselves options for next turn. So we're gonna go over to here, and they're not gonna shoot.
Okay.
Okay, my last battle group. I have got 1 medium dropship. And
You certainly have.
I have got one unactivated medium dropship, and I have got my Triton here, and the Mercuries, and this little Helios here. That little Helios is within 18 inches, so I'm going to shoot that.
Shoot in the forest.
No.
Or the... Ah, right, of course.
I've got Tech Killer, so I don't really do a whole lot of
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
But shooting at the Swift Hawk, I hit on 5s because no scout can see it. I couldn't work out a way to get the Mercuries over. 5s to hit you. 1 hit.
That's all you need.
Energy 6. Dead on the ground.
That'll do it.
I mean, I can't get them over here this turn, but I can get some scouts over there next turn. That 2 damage is on you. So that's that. That's not going to move. Actually, it's hunkered down in a relatively safe place. So that just leaves the medium dropship.
Yes, I've just got my
Let's
HQ.
put a stealth missile into this forest. Missed.
Too stealthy.
That's me done.
Cool. I've got my HQ battle group, but
I think you've also technically got a front line consisting of 1 single veteran
Yes.
in the road,
yes.
who is definitely relevant.
Can we reduce fire into the bat?
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Yes.
It's 1... you got a machine pistol, which is 3 shots, so you drop 2, so you go from energy 2 to energy 4, it's armor 6. And evasion 3, I think.
Is
Let's
the
go.
machine pistol CQB only?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You can reduce on your assault rifle, even
Yes.
though you've only got 1 shot. It
Yes.
says it's energy 3, but it might be enough.
Yes. Do you hit? Yes.
Has he seen too many episodes of
Okay.
Starship Troopers?
But
Good.
yes, he has. Those will immediately die. And we're gonna get closer, so we're gonna go 2 inches. So there.
Excellent. And then, yeah, you've also got your... Because you're done, aren't you, Dan?
I'm done.
What's in there? I'm gonna keep the cards. Oh, well, I'm going to keep my card generator. That's all he really does.
What is this move?
Like 10.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna. No, we're not.
No?
We're not
So,
gonna play.
okay. Are we into the end phase then?
I believe so.
So, collateral damage. Where do you want to start? Do you want Dastray? Where do you want it?
We'll go back where it
Back
was.
where it was.
Do you mind if I roll for this? I realise
do
my
this.
barrel bomber might be in danger.
Oh, well, they're killed by your own collateral. What's the time?
I'd be buying a new one.
It would summarise how its day has gone, wouldn't it?
Okay.
That building, we'll just do the 2 that take. Oh my god.
6 damage.
And-
You have a damage mark. It's down to 19.
And probably no more shots going into it.
It's a scoring building for Dan.
True. That building over there.
Goes away.
And then, Dan, would you like to roll the ones that matter?
I would. I will roll these 4 here.
Okay.
Yes.
So those are clearly the ones you were talking about. Okay, against this random unoccupied forest, 1 stays, 1 damage done.
Okay.
And 3 against this little forest here.
Nature is healing.
It all goes away.
Nature is stagnating.
Happy nature.
Nature is less on fire.
And this rather occupied garrison here. That's
5.
That doesn't even hurt the Sirens, who are armor 6.
Yes. I need to mark up 1 damage on that one. Doing it one-handed.
Okay, so then I think we do the already deployed fauna first,
Correct,
because
and-
that keeps it simpler. Unfortunately, I think my Triton has flown right into their path.
That is correct,
Somewhat
yes.
foolhardy.
So
Do you care to roll to hit?
They'll move as close as they can and both attack it.
It's only...
A flesh wound?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get the stats up right in front of me so I vaguely know what I'm on about.
Oh, apologies.
Mm-hmm.
That one didn't have missiles. It should have been this one that... Where's the other one with missiles gone? There. That one with missiles that tried doing its missiles.
Okay.
Certainly. Okay, so 2 shots. That's 2 hits and they focus.
They will always focus.
Yep.
So it goes up to energy.
8.
So a 2 to
Oh,
down
10.
it. It's dead. Does it crash land?
Can I roll?
Yes, please.
1, energy 10, within an inch. I think just hits that forest.
Forest.
Would it not hit the bats as
Nope,
well?
they're airborne.
Ah. It's the collateral.
Okay.
Nature is healing.
Oh, here we go again. Okay, no other beasties on the board currently. Do we have any uncontested garrisons?
There.
Or relevant ones? Yes, we do. So, Sophie, you have that one. Would you like a
Yes.
mauler or would you like 2 vampires?
I think I want 2 vampires. Yep. And we are going to.
So you just put them at an edge of the garrison, and they'll move their full move of 14 toward the nearest aircraft, which is that other Triton.
Oh, actually, within 14.
They will, but they'll go toward the closest viable target from where you put them.
So if I put them behind there.
Because they'll start there, and then go closest target will be that one.
Gotcha. That makes a lot more
Yeah.
sense.
Whereas the mauler would say go for the nearest ground target, which would be him.
So I shall see if I can down to
Oh yeah.
using the power of nature.
Yep.
2 hits.
So 1 energy 8.
Yep. Here we go. No.
Ah. Is that everything?
I believe so.
On to round 4.
Is victory points.
Oh yes, of course.
That I don't have any sole occupancy of garrisons in your quarter. You have no occupancy of garrisons in my quarter.
So no one scores anything. So currently 1-0 to you, Dan. Priority for round 4.
Yes. I got a 5.
I've got a 5.
You roll, 'cause you are same command level.
6.
4.
Or I think I'm gonna have to take it. You know.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a sneaky card. But I am going to discard move, and reinforce seal.
Very good. All right, we're back a moment then for round 4 with Sophie going first. Right, round 4. Sophie, you've got priority. What is the plan?
So I have gone with my veteran, my frontline battle group. So the first veterans have jumped into the Swift Hawk we just move 12 inches, and we're just going to chuck a couple of shots down into the
Erebus.
Erebus. I just can't remember any of the names for the PHR. They're really good.
I think you 4+.
4 ups now.
No.
No. That's the information when I roll a 1.
Well, definitely.
You're not making me miss, I'm making me miss.
Okay, we are then putting these. We're going with a Hell Hog. So I've activated the Hell Hog. Obviously, that auxiliary transport.
Yeah.
And my Tempest Interceptor.
Which has entered the board.
Yes. So the Hell Hog will put its missile pod down there because it's only got a 9-inch range when it's countered.
Yep.
The Satan chain gun into your AA, and the Cobra missiles. So this is the last of its Cobra missiles into the. It's the Tiamat, the Tiamat. So we'll go with the chain gun, hitting on 3s with a focused. I think is enough to.
That should do something.
That should
Is that
do
an
it.
outright kill, or is that...
No, I don't think it's an outright kill because I'm energy 7, focus 2.
So energy 9, so 15.
15. 1 damage.
Okay.
1 damage, and a second with the straight. So I'll drop both of those for an energy 11.
That should do it.
That does it.
14.
That
Only
is-
just, but just is enough.
The AA removed. I got it.
So no more PHR AA on the board.
Apart from bats.
Well,
Okay, and then the missile pod. Dun dun dun. I put these in funny places for auxiliaries. You can never find them. It is 2 shots. Any evasion?
no, but I get the -1 bubble from the Proteus.
4 ups. 1 hit. Energy 8. 11 won't be enough.
11 it is.
Oh, was it armor 11?
It's no ideas is armor.
Oh, that was into the... Were those your anti-air missiles or your anti-ground?
No, anti-ground.
So that was into the skimmer.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, that's armor 13. Yeah.
Yes, that's fine. Yeah.
Now onto the Nereides? I'm probably not having enough vowels there.
Yes.
It's the only other Greek mythology-inspired water creature.
The only one left. Okay.
-1 to hit.
I am -1.
3s. 1 hit. It does matter. And then energy 8. So that'll be a 12. So just 1 damage. But then for my next trick, the interceptor going
Yes.
in, hitting your 4s.
Hitting me on 5s.
Hitting your 5s. 2 hits. Energy 7, so 4s, but 6s are good.
Yep.
So another damage.
So it takes me up to 4 damage taken, 2 damage remaining.
Sandpapering it down.
Lovely.
Okay. Was there anything else in that battle group, Soph?
Oh, I got a fight! So we're going to use our assault grenades. So just.
Really?
Are you
This
better off
could be
with-
the case for your machine pistols?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I actually might. Armor 6.
Yes. Oh my goodness!
that gift from the UCM that just keeps giving.
They suddenly go, wait a second.
We've got these things! Yeah, because they are machine pistols.
3 shots each.
Yep.
So that's 12 shots total.
Yes, I'll just roll them all together.
Looking for 4s.
Yes. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. 4s. As we John Woo around. There we go. Look at that. 8.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
2 up dodge. Ooh.
2 dead.
2 sirens shot.
Hooray! Well done, team.
Yeah. Are they staying there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
It'll give you something to do. Oh, actually. Oh, they might get out. But I've got to try and pass a fortitude test.
No, you're not outnumbered by squads.
Oh,
You can just leave. You can just take your ball and go home.
yeah, we're going to jump into this forest.
Okay.
The Forest of Dave. Yeah, we should start naming all your forests. Top comment names all your forests. And Alex has to paint the names on the trees.
Okay, fine. The forest and named Good Ship Lollipop.
Yes. There we go. Alright, that is my activation.
Dan, do you have a plan?
I did have a plan. It has just been scuppered somewhat, but I think I don't want those sirens sitting there where they might get flamed. So what we're going to do is we are going to leap out of there
We are going to join you in this forest.
The Forest of Dave.
We are going to
Do you think Sophie won't friendly fire her own infantry?
No, but at least I take some of them with me when they die. We
She just thinks that's a multi-kill. Look at her.
are going to go to the wall, and we are going to reduce fire that one.
No!
Yeah.
So I need to do these separately. So one of them goes up to energy 9, the other one only goes up to energy 6.
Okay.
Because she's only got 2 shots for this sparking summon. So the energy 6 one hits. Nope. The energy 9 one hits.
Oh.
Oh, well
That's interesting.
that's a bother.
Yeah.
So, I need to see the side of the woods that they're on to flame them, don't
Nope.
I?
No,
Just have to be in range of the garrison. Misses will hit your own guys, but you obviously don't care.
Sorry, ablative wound. I think it's very much worth it to kill those sirens, especially before they start disappearing. However, I am left with a bit of conundrum. Well, you can't kill them this turn. Well, you can.
no, could shoot them with a really big railgun.
You could shoot them with a really big railgun. There is that problem. However, there is also the problem if you've got some infantry here.
I had wondered you'd forgotten about
I
those.
was hoping you had.
So I'm actually going to activate the behemoth.
Is that a full strength squad then?
Yes.
Ooh.
So what we're going
The
to
only
do
one left on the board.
is we're going to laser
Yep.
into there,
Okay.
and we're going to autocannons into that building.
Okay.
In fact, is that building within range of the objective?
I don't believe it is.
Okay.
This little one is though.
Oh, is it? Is it now? I'm going to let you decide if you want to get in there. We're just going to laser 2 up.
Yep.
Let's go.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
So you're hitting.
Transport.
No! My one weakness.
Once.
Once. But I am putting the autocannons into the building. Yes, this is more catharsis than anything.
The laser also hits the building, for what little it's worth.
At 3 collaterals on the building and the laser.
Got it on.
You got a little low battery warning light on the dashboard.
Maybe. I keep firing it through my own troops.
Right. That's your activation, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So, I think now I know that you've remembered them, I really want them to not stay there. However, your AA, that's fired off all of its missiles.
Yes,
hasn't it?
it
So your
has.
only AA is here,
Yeah.
pointed that way.
Yes.
So actually, as long as I get them into the air, they are entirely safe. Hilarious. So yes, let's activate this frontline group, and we shall go 24 inches over here.
Okay.
They are staying in their transport because it's moving way too fast for them to attack.
Yes. After you've done that, I'm going to play field repairs.
Okay.
And we're going to field repair my infantry.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yep.
I get
3
to do
come
that.
back.
Yep. Nice.
Okay, and then... Yeah, it's going to have to happen. So we're going to activate the... Oh... Yeah, the frontline group.
Yep.
The one guy, the medic, has just dragged 3 guys back onto their feet, handed them the rifles.
Yes, what's the counter range of 9, so I am within range.
Reduced range is always 6 once you shoot an aircraft.
Okay, right. Oh, I'm not within
It's-
6.
It's measured to the model as well.
Oh. Oh.
That's a really good plan as well.
Oh, that's a lovely plan, I'm sorry.
That's okay, because what we're going to do is we'll just start moving backwards. Yeah, your turn. That's everything in that group.
Yeah.
Somebody in that group.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to activate my Vanguard group. So you are going to go 6 inches up here, which I believe gives me a nice line of sight straight through this gap to your
Ah.
squad.
Oh no.
Unleash the nanohive! 2's to hit you.
Yes.
So that's a mere 46 hits.
It's not area.
It's not area, my
It's not
apologies.
area, no, it's only the one on the scorpion that gets area.
Oh, okay.
This is only energy 6.
They're dead.
At least they activated.
It was a good plan. I can't let you do that. So that is my Vanguard group done. Both of my Vanguard groups.
So it's 6 turns this, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're all on round 4.
Lovely. So what we're going to do is it's Sophie is struggling with her brain, which is nothing new to veteran viewers of the channel. But we are going to move 5 inches. Do you know what? Actually, we're going to move the full 10 inches.
Do they have movement fire on their weapons?
Not on the railguns.
Okay.
But they do on the flamers. So we're going to split fire. We're going to split fire. So we're putting 1 into the healthy base and 1 into the unhealthy base.
Okay, which is this first?
So I'm not missing anything here. They're armor 6. Any other tricks?
You ignore their evasion and you...
Not within 6 of my Erebus.
Yep.
Nope. So no.
Hitting
so
on 3s?
Yeah.
And 1s or 2s hit your guys.
Okay. So into the healthy base.
Good start.
3 hits.
Okay.
Energy 4. So that is dead.
Yeah.
Into the unhealthy base.
3 hits.
3 hits. Precision flame weapons. And that's dead.
Nice.
Good roll.
2 collateral for the garrison, but yeah, very precise for a flamethrower.
I'm sure your veterans had absolute confidence.
Yes, exactly. They've got their machine pistol. And then my next trick, we will be moving 16 inches with this transport over to here. So we are going to at least try and score some open objectives.
Aircraft cannot.
Well, it's a good job it's got a tank
Got a
inside.
tank inside.
That's a good point. Glad you're paying attention.
Yes, that's my activation.
Okay, good activation.
Thank you. Do you need a moment to think?
Well, I've only got my armour and my other frontline group and my HQ group left. So I think I'm going to go with this frontline group. I can see that forest, so I'm going to take a railgun shot into one of these bases. Hitting you on 2s. Solid. Yeah, there. That base is gone.
Yeah.
And another collateral damage token for that forest.
Whoosh.
Okay.
Lovely.
Is he moving or is he staying where he is?
Staying where he is.
Okay.
And anything else in the battle group?
No, my battle group's getting... I've still got all of my battle groups.
They're just
but
all-
just getting very thin on the ground.
Alrighty. So I think we've got 2 turns to get safe food. So we're going to go with barrel bombers next. And I think we're going to fly over here, 8 inches, and no, we're not flying range. We're going to go with the full 16 and the explanation actually. Damage all of them. There we go. But over here, we're going to go 8 inches over here and drop a bomb on the Erebus.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got space to fill in.
Yeah, thank you. Before I start damaging everyone's models. So hitting you on a 4 because of
That's the EM field. That's how you can EM interfere with a
No,
barrel bomb.
maybe
Use tricks the trick trigger.
so it's just 1 energy 8 hit.
Okay.
Oh, that's all the 6.
13.
Oh.
Does it damage?
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't damage.
Yeah, they're slightly lighter armour than most walkers.
Yeah, move 6. They are,
Yeah.
they are nippy. They are skilled. They've got a great gun, but they're not as tough.
Okay, so just the missile pod then. That's going to be a miss thanks to your EMPs. We've seen how that one works. It's a strongly worded letter for the missile. Okay, that is that done. I only have the one remaining group left, which is my HQ, which probably won't do anything.
Okay.
Can't believe the laser.
You've had some,
Laser.
a couple of one-shot weapons this game that
There's
have.
going to be some strong words. There's going to be some flaming.
What would the strongly worded letter say, Sophie?
Oh, dear missile.
Dear TT Combat,
Oh, yeah, dear.
I used your model. Rolled 1, not acceptable.
And I wasn't very good with it. I want to know what you're going to do about this.
That's a valued customer.
Certainly as a customer.
Right.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, Wellington.
I've got my HQ and my armour group.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go with my HQ group. And you don't have any AA left, do you? So you can't
Yep.
kill my armour groups. There's no risk of losing all the activation of the auxiliaries. So yes, I'm just going to go with the HQ on its own. And I'm going to extricate my fighters from here. You're over there, so I'm going to do the same trick. I'm going to fly over to out of your line of line of fire. Do you want to do anything more sensible? So if you go 24 inches, you'll be over here, push that way. EM fields don't stack. Yeah, I think over here is as good as it gets.
Lovely.
Okay.
Alright, well, we've got my HQ group, which we're going to not activate because we've also still got, even though there's no one in there. So I can move 9 inches.
Yep.
In fact, I'm going to move 8 inches. And that should. Oh, no. I'm going to move 9. I'm going with an 18, is what we're getting at. Centre,
Yes, you are.
centre.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move 9 inches directly at you.
Okay.
And fire my 3 strafe. So it'll be 6 shots, hitting on 4s though, thanks to your strongly worded letters.
Only need the one.
Dun, dun, dun. 3 hits. Energy 9. Yay!
Hey!
Done.
Is that now a battle group finally dead?
That is a battle group deceased.
Good. Anything else, Soph?
There's so much on the board, yet so little has any impact.
Because all battle groups are like one legionnaire or one resistance fighter.
Yeah, that's me done. You. Oh, well, I've got one HQ group that he's going to sit and hover and go.
Right. I think trying to kill them is the play. Up here, what I can do is I can go. So I don't think I can actually get a shot on anything because we're actually running really short on ground targets. Okay, let's go zipping over to here.
Just daring Sophie to put some armour on it.
And that is outside of 18 inches of you. I mean, you can move and take a shot next turn if you want. But I can't shoot when I do that, and all of the auxiliary units.
Oh no. Right, is there going to be anything impactful?
So the Skyhammer missile here might. Other than that,
I'm going to say, do we want to wrap it up off camera?
I think so. Let's roll out the Skyhammer.
Throw Skyhammer, we'll do the
Taking
rest.
a shot at 1, hitting you on. I've got a scout line of sight now, so 3s, evasion takes it to 4s.
Hit.
Energy 11.
not a crit, but you don't care about crits.
Yeah, it is damage.
There we go.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move. So the closest aircraft is, I think it's actually that. Well, let's go over here to there.
As bait for the vampires.
Wait for the vampires to take them away from my HQ. It's got
Yeah.
no missiles left. Let's wrap it up off camera.
Okay.
Almighty!
Back in a second. Right, so we did the rest of the movement. Do you want to summarise it for us, Dan? With your transports?
Yes, the big migration of Aegean dropships over this side, but we stayed behind the Strike Hawk so that the vampires would target it.
Indeed.
And that, I think, was it.
Okay, so we've got some collateral to do, then we'll do vampires, then we'll do new vampires. So, where are we starting with the collateral?
The one that matters, 3 collateral from this burning forest on these 2 surviving resistance effects.
Energy 2.
Energy 2.
So 1 will hurt.
1 will hurt.
5 up
5
dodge. In the tray. Goes through.
He lives.
He lives.
I wouldn't have to go and move the dice. But it stays.
It does.
Stay.
And it does 1 damage to it as well, which is this one. It's got 28
Quickly
left
roll
now.
that one.
Yeah.
No,
Goes away.
Oh, this one, yeah.
That one. Nothing.
Goes away.
This one. Goes away.
Nature is healing.
And 3 for building.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
And that goes down to 16.
Yep.
But that one really matters.
Right, that is the collateral done. Now the vampires already in play go, so we've already moved them.
Yep.
So this pair here went toward the lift hawk. Not lift hawk? Strike
Strike
hawk.
hawk.
Swift hawk.
Yep.
Swift Hawk.
Choose to bite you. Nom 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 nom.
Autofocus up, so 1,
Energy 8. Gets it done.
that will
Yes.
down it.
Would you like to roll for the...
I would indeed.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, well
So
then.
safe crash land and disembark within 2.
Yes, so disembark within 2, but that means we can disembark safely.
Does get you within 2 of the objective, claiming it.
Yes.
And they're both in this building, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
there's just stuff in the way.
1 building.
Oh, sure, it's 1 building. Why not? Right, if anything, that was a speed boost. 2s. Autofocus up to 1. Dead.
Got it.
Crash
How did
land.
it crash?
Whoosh.
2.
2 on that forest.
The admin, not the admin.
So 2 crits. 1 crit.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, just the more relevant one.
Bonk.
And a collateral damage token.
And on the commander.
Yeah, so then you're spawning these 2, aren't you?
Yes.
And they are the closest enemy aircraft will be the commander.
Yep.
And this is dead, isn't it?
That is now deceased, yes.
Very good. So 3s, as you said.
1 hit. Energy 6.
Hitting a 6. Hey, 1 damage to the commander.
Damage to the commander. 2
They peck it.
Rude.
Lovely.
The E-impulse doesn't manage to put them.
Lovely.
Just makes them angrier, really. Is that the
right.
bottom of the round?
I think it is.
So, victory points. Are there any uncontested objectives that matter? Or uncontested forests? Not forests, garrisons.
No.
No, because you have nothing in this quarter, and Dan has nothing in that quarter. So it's still 1-0, so we go into round 5. Priority, you both have commanders, so it's just a roll-off.
Yes, exactly. What else was I thinking of? No, it's fine. 1.
5.
Oh.
Well, that's quite tasty.
Yes. I assume you're taking it?
No.
Ooh.
To you.
We'll be back in a moment for whatever Sophie has to do in round 5. Is rolling audio, please. Once more with feeling. That's better. Round 5, twilight hours of this game. There was a rethink. You decided to go first after
A
all.
little bit of brain power into it. I realised that getting those infantry in that building pronto was quite key, so I took priority after all. They jumped down from the Triton that landed there, and it lobbed a Skyhammer missile, plinking another point of damage on one of those cursed hovercraft things.
Also, crucially, those infantry are within range of that objective, so you have now claimed it. It means Sophie has to kill all of them to take it back, which could be a big deal. But that was your entire activation, wasn't it? It was just the Triton and the Immortals.
Yep.
So, Sophie, what are you doing?
We are activating the armour battle group. As you can see, the hovercraft have moved through it. You did put a missile into this hovercraft, so it's taken 2 damage.
It has.
So out. But we've got the flamers coming in hot, and we're going to split fire.
Okay.
So into that base.
So they are within range of the Proteus, so 4s.
Ooh. Okay.
1 hit,
Energy 4.
it's a damage. And then onto the other base, 2 hits. No 3s. And nothing.
Nothing.
That's not what you needed.
1 damage taken. I've already put the collateral there.
Thank you very much. Then we have the machine guns from the copter over here. 2 hits, 5s, and 20 damage to the building.
Yeah, this is into the obviously the mission critical one.
Yes.
You couldn't fire your main guns on your hovercraft, could you? Because you moved too far.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Then we
cool.
go 5. The missile pod misses. The Constantine's 90mm cannon is a hit. That is a collateral. And then its machine gun, which, oh, do you know what? I'll fire in a minute. Dan, what are you doing next?
We should also mention as well, Constantine obviously disembarks, so Sophie has now taken that objective.
Yes. Oh, I've got it here.
And you've
4s and 6s. Nope.
Okay, and you did say you're going with your auxiliaries as well, your interceptor and your hellhog?
Yes,
Interceptor
of course.
zips
Of course I did. So the Tempest Interceptor has zips, and we're going to try and shoot that thing down.
That thing being the Tiamat.
Yes. Hitting on 4s this time.
Hitting on 4s, yes.
Wow, what a luxury. Damaging on 4s as well. I need 2 of these to go through.
Hit the tray with the last one.
Oh,
Oh, hey!
How big is the pop? Just 1.
I think from its stem they won't even hit the building. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, it won't. No.
Yeah, very safe controlled detonation.
Precision. And then the we've just got line of sight, but it's definitely hull down, so I'm going to be hitting you on 6s.
This is the Hellhog into... I can't remember its name. Help me out.
Helios,
That's the one.
What's your armour?
13.
I need another 6.
Oh.
We'll try again. Strafe. That's 2 hits. We're going to drop 1 for
And 4, I
N4.
think. Yeah.
You get 4.
No,
Oh.
okay.
Missile pods. Hit me on 6s. Oh, it's 1 hit. Energy 8. 12.
Armor 13.
Ah.
Ah.
Alright, well, it was worth a shot.
You did clear out the Tiamat.
I did.
Dan, what's the plan?
What's the plan? I think I'm going to go with the auxiliary group.
The auxiliary group?
Not the auxiliary group, sorry, the vanguard group.
been a long game.
The surviving vanguard group. I am going to go bootaling forward 6 inches here to get line of sight to maintain coherency. And then range 18 actually is in range from where it is there. So yes, I'm going to take that shot. I'm going to play experimental firepower
Hooray!
to try and boost up my energy because I really want that thing dead.
You do not want that flamer operational.
Yes. So, D3 -1 extra energy on this.
0 extra energy.
0 extra energy. Every time I get that card, I get that result.
Yep.
Hey ho. Right. Hitting on 2s, going to 3s for your evasion. There we go. Energy 6, 8, 10. May as well make it 12.
Yeah, you've nothing to lose.
2 plus. Gets it done.
Hooray!
Hovercraft dead.
And then I am within 14 of there, and I can, yes, right. Put the hammer down and head off towards this objective. If those infantry wander off, I can recover it in turn 6.
Okay.
That is my vanguard group done, and now it's back to you.
Okay. So we are going to go with my HQ group, who will. We're just going to nip outside of the range of that building. In fact, what really anti-armour have you got?
Stealth missiles.
Stealth missiles, yeah.
They're not anti-armour. You know they're not anti-armour.
We've got penetrative.
So we'll nip over to here and we're going to fire at the building.
Okay.
So, Pick an enemy unit. The building is not an enemy unit.
Correct.
It's not I'd like it to be, but it's 2 hits. And just 2 damage, no collateral.
16 remaining.
There we go.
That's it, isn't it?
That's the activation. The
Okay.
activations are getting quicker and quicker.
Mm-hmm.
They sure are.
Do you know where you would like to go next?
I don't have an armour group.
No.
I've already gone with my only remaining Vanguard group. I've gone with my only remaining Frontline group. So that just leaves my HQ.
Ooh.
So I think I'll do HQ and all of the
Hooray!
auxiliaries.
It's definitely speeding up now.
Let's see
Okay.
what we can do.
I'll tell you what. Shall we? Do you want to do this off camera because it's a load of little stealth missiles, and you probably need a little bit of
2, 3, 4, 5 stealth missiles into this building.
Oh,
Okay,
There we go.
and some movement probably as well in a second.
Yeah.
But mainly the missiles, what we're here for.
Absolutely. Choose to hit.
Broadside of a barn.
3 to damage. There we go. That is
3 damage, 2
3
collateral.
2 collateral, yes.
Okay.
And that is it. And then some movement happens.
Okay, we'll do that movement, we'll come back in a second. Right, where were we? So I think we've done the transport wave. So Dan, do you want to just summarise what happened? He shot some stealth missiles at the building.
So yes, I did plinked a couple more damage onto the building, and that's the end of my activation.
It's down to 4 hits.
HQ there. Holding on by my fingernails over here.
And the rest was all Sophie, so the order isn't especially important here, but Sophie, what are you doing / what have you done?
So we went with a behemoth.
Yes.
We'll do the fun bit first. So first of all, the laser is going to try and pick off that one thing over there.
I can't remember his name, so I'm not going to correct you.
Elias.
Yes.
So, and the laser will hit this.
Yep.
The autocannons are going into the building.
Very good.
The behemoth is going into the building.
Yes, as in literally the behemoth is going into the building and it is driving through it and smashing it.
Yes. So first of all, it will take D3 energy 10 hits.
For you moving through it, so it's taking 3.
So we need to roll these because so that is just
2 damage, 2 collateral.
yeah.
And then it ends its move with the building still in its spread.
This is the one that can damage itself. So 2 more energy 10 hits. Luckily, I take no damage.
The building takes 2 more, and 2 more collateral.
Yes. So that was 4 collateral total.
Okay.
Not bad for your movement. And then your weapons.
And then my weapons. So the energy laser of mining beam. Yes. To the building.
No.
Yay. To the
Helios.
dead.
Yeah.
This is dead.
I don't
Go
think
away.
anything else especially matters, does it?
So
There are-
damage to the forests happens, but
It's not going to be enough to be significant.
Nope. And then the autocannons. 3 hits. 2 more collateral.
Done it again, Sophie.
10 remain.
More collateral. Oh, can we take this one?
Oh, go on then. Yeah.
There we go.
So
Mind you,
that-
there might be some more firepower coming in.
So that was the behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Because again, the rest is literally all you.
Yes. So we got out of the building. I don't know if I mentioned.
You did not. So these brave veterans have got out of the building. It's on 4 hits
Yeah.
to stand in the street on the objective.
Yes.
But now that skimmer is dead, I think the only threat you have, Van, for getting a vehicle on it is this Juno.
Sneaky Juno hiding on the dropship.
Yep.
I might try and drop an APC on their head.
Yes. So missiles.
Yes.
For the energy 9 ones. It's going to be 6 hits. It's going to be 4 more damage and 2 more collateral.
I think we're on to dice now, aren't we?
Yeah.
It has 6 remaining.
And the missile pod hits. Another damage and another collateral.
5 remaining.
Then we've got the barrel bombers. So we'll do the joint weapons together.
Where are they again?
One's there, one's there.
Okay, and just again, putting your secondary weapons into the garrison.
Yeah. So machine guns, 1 hit. No. And the missiles, 2 hits. Just 1 damage.
4 remain.
4 remain. What else have I got? I think that might be everything. Yeah.
I think you're right, because everything else has already activated. So, are we at the bottom of the round?
There
When
are
they
cards.
activate, I'm going to play a command card on them.
Ah.
So I'm going to play booby traps.
Hooray!
D3 energy 10 hits on that forest.
Oh dear.
Would you like to roll for us?
I would have liked to do it over there, but you left the building. It only works. When you
Yes.
complete an action in the building, your first action was to run away from the building.
Yeah.
So D3 energy 10 hits, 3 energy 10 hits. That building is now more on fire.
Hooray!
And also 3 more collateral for that sole veteran to deal with.
That's the play, yes.
Okay. Any more, or are we on to the end phase?
We're on to the end phase.
So let's do some collateral. Where do you want to start? There's several relevant buildings here.
Oh, okay.
Start over there, start with the least relevant.
Alright, there's 2 on that. Oh, oh my
One remains.
Stop hogging our tokens, this stupid office.
Okay, lurking cross, one in this forest.
It goes away.
Yay!
This little forest here.
Yay! Okay, now we're on to the ones that matter.
So the 3 important ones.
Yeah.
This one first.
Building there.
So
Yeah.
2 on the actual building, 1 damage to it, and 1 stays. If you could mark up damage, please, Dan.
Absolutely. It has 3 damage points remaining.
And the veteran has 4.
Collateral.
Only energy 2.
Or collaterals, looking for 5s then.
He's taking 1. That's 5 up dodge.
Can he dodge? That means train him well.
Oh, he
the
burns to
tree
death.
fell on his head.
Praetorians would have dodged that.
Yeah. Oh, that's mean.
But we're not Praetorians, we're just
Just
No, no,
defended by
I think the Praetorians are saying it over the radio. Would have dodged that.
they're just normal men.
Just innocent men.
Just innocent men.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12.
12, and there's 4, so I need 4 6s here.
Also, you're hurting the immortals on 4s.
Yes.
That's it.
The immortals are having an awful day.
There's only 1 that stays. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to the immortals.
7, they've taken 1 already, so that's 8. 1 base remains with 2 rooms left.
And 1 collateral stays.
1 card. All of the tokens gone.
Okay, on to existing fauna. So everything goes toward the closest target. If it matters, it starts with the player who have priority, so you pick one to move first.
I think we're into there, and into there.
Into the drone, I think you're correct, yes.
So, we can get to roll some dice.
That's exciting.
Yay! Whoops.
Where are we starting?
Okay, we will start over here.
Into the landed Triton, so
Yeah.
2s. Focus up to NG8. Dead.
Did.
Hooray, and it doesn't crash.
Nope.
Hooray, we don't have to do collaterals on the forest.
Which
then
one next?
Into the transport over here.
1 hit, can't focus, doesn't hurt. And 2 into the drone. What's the armor on the drone?
9, I think.
So focus up to NG8. Dead. Doesn't crash because it's a small aircraft. Okay, and then spawning new fauna. No one appears to have any infantry left that are in forests. There's just about 50 dead men in those forests. So the remaining animals get to just chill out.
Claim a second victory point.
Yes, putting it up
That
to...
was very hard fought for.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So 2-0 as we go into round 6. You both still have your commanders. So priority for round 6.
Yes.
Just a straight roll off.
2.
1.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to take it. Give me a second,
Okay.
and we'll be back.
Round 6. This is a very, very close game.
Nailbiter trying to cling on with infantry on both sides of the table.
So, Sophie, you're taking priority.
Yes.
What are you going with?
I am going with the Behemoth,
Yep.
the Interceptor,
Yep.
and the Transport, because why not?
Okay. Did you say the Hellhog as well?
And Hellhog.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. They haven't really got many targets. But do you know what? Why not?
Where are you starting?
We're going to start with the Interceptor, and we are going to be firing into that Neptune with the 1 transport inside.
With one of Dan's 2 ground units.
Yes.
50% of the remaining PHR ground power.
Yes. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh, that's not a good
That's
start.
1 hit. You've got 3 hits, haven't you?
I do.
Yeah, okay. 11.
That's a damage.
It is a damage. And then I will fly off the board. Trundle, smash. So basically, I am going to try and move 8 inches through the building.
Yep.
I'm not going to fire my laser.
Is the goal to park on the objective?
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
so remember you have to be from your centre to it, but you can go just straight across the building.
Yes.
Shunt the tree out of the way if it's in the way.
D3 hits on the building. 1, energy 10.
2 hits remaining.
So.
And then you end with the building within your spread, because again, you just, yeah.
Yep, so you
Yeah.
round here, so you got parked on the objective.
There we go.
Lovely.
Yeah, 'cause it's from your centre to the objective, which it now is.
Collateral damage on it. I don't think it's gonna matter.
D3, 2. It's got 2 left, hasn't it?
You
Yep.
just have 2 left.
Crunch.
Hey!
Boom!
So, the Immortals,
5.
Okay, that's going to hurt.
2.5 each.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Not yet, because I did play Broken Fields. They've got 5+ passives.
Ah.
6 damage was that?
Yes.
2 guys left. Gave it a good college try, but no.
That's that. We have lost the objective.
That is, yes, the building gone. D3 collapse. Will that matter? I think the Proteus was out of range, and the beam is not going to die. So
Nope.
just swap that out for those.
Absolutely.
Thank you. But that is objective secured. In inverted commas. It just drives through the building.
Perhaps I was actually ending up there.
Okay, you just decided you want to be where the building was.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And the autocannons are wasted.
Yeah, well, they still fire. They make a lot of noise. It's great. What else did you go with? You said your Hellhog, I think, and your remaining Lifthawk.
Yeah. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them. So. Was this a mistake? Maybe.
Oh, committing the Hellhog before
Yeah.
the Juno's on the ground.
Yeah, okay. Right, we're going to move 6 inches forward. I haven't really got a plan with what we're doing. So yeah, we're just going to go there. And that. It's going to stay there.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm doing now. Damn.
I think this activation and that effectively ends the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I can kill them and get the Juno onto the objective,
Correct.
then I have claimed that objective. You don't have any ground units that are close enough to recover it.
Mhm.
So even if the Juno then dies, it's all gravy.
Yes.
Okay, can you do that?
I've got 1 objective. That would give me 2. That would give me a
Yeah.
win. So if I don't wipe them out,
Yeah.
you get the win.
Hey!
So, this for game really.
Yeah.
I'm going to move all of the Aegean dropships in, so 5 shots,
It's 5 stealth missiles,
5
isn't it?
stealth
Yep.
missiles, yes.
Yeah.
So how you can do them one at a time.
Yeah, do them one at a time. It doesn't really matter.
Shall we roll them now? Because you're going to basically you can get in range line of sight easily.
Yeah.
So if you don't roll them one at a time, so into a fresh base because they're the same.
Yep. So one at a time. First one, first base, 3 to hit, 2 to crit. That's 2 damage.
So 2 dead on the first base.
Yes.
Second stealth missile, same base. Hits, 2 damage.
1 hit left on that base.
Yep. Third stealth missile into a fresh base.
Okay.
Missed. I think that's game.
I think that is.
It is.
Yeah, that's all you could do,
I've
isn't
got
it?
2 more stealth missiles into that base. 1 hit, 1 miss. Another crit.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 3 damage. Sorry, 3 damage remaining on one, 1 damage remaining on the other.
But you don't have enough shots to kill them both.
Juno can come out, gets to shoot, hitting on 4s, I think, and kills off the last dude from that base. But you've got 1 base with 2 wounds remaining, and the Juno parked up in your grill. But the objective stays yours.
Right,
Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. What a game! What a game!
Wow.
We will collect our thoughts and come back and wrap up in a little post-game chat while I stop reeling. We'll be back in a sec. Oh my goodness! What a game! What a game! I think I don't know about you, but I was kind of like half resigned when both the barrel bombs didn't go off. And I'm going to roll some ones with the laser anyway. It's going to happen. But that was such a clutch with your infantry
Absolutely.
still in there because it was really an infantry game. And anything I was throwing, it was rocket tag, wasn't it? We were just throwing, deleting.
I think we both had some spots of bad luck where I got 2 hits on your transport and then snake eyes to finish them, and yeah, the barrels were a big miss, and the laser as well missed a clutch shot on the Triton.
Yeah.
I thought top of the game when both the themes went down, having accomplished fairly little. I thought, oh, that's good one of those games. It's a shame. But no, that was a really close game, really fun to watch.
I think there was haymakers either side because you know, the Goliath bombs didn't go off, but I still had some pretty good luck elsewhere. You know, I won't lie, I won't complain because actually, yeah, I got away with things where possibly I shouldn't have in the past. The sirens, I played your PHR once before, and I was aware of the Medusa and the sirens, but I'm actually quite glad I managed to deal with them. I was really surprised.
What got the Medusa in it?
It was the berserk, hills of berserkers.
Oh, yes.
Yes, 40 berserkers did the trick.
Yeah.
No, it was only 20.
Yeah, the other 10 stayed in the struggle, didn't they?
Yeah.
What did you think of the mission? Now, you've played Moors a couple of times. Again, this is not quite a fully homebrew mission, but one that we sort of adapted for the tournaments I run.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've played it twice? 3
This is
times?
my third time.
Third time? Obviously you were new to it. What do you think?
I like the little fauna. You think it's going to be hugely impactful, but actually it's just a little bit clutch and a little bit fun. I always love wild animals in games because it's the humour. It's you know, if you think about just wild, if you get stuck in jet engines and stuff, it's you know, they're not effective. They're just cross. We didn't see the maulers because I think we both brought quite aircraft heavy lists.
And both very AA light lists as well.
Yeah.
So the supplemental AA of the vampires was probably better than a walking tank.
Yeah. I mean, it killed it because that flyer was going to shoot over to here. If you didn't get it with vampires, then it would have moved 24 over here and then turn 6. I would have done exactly what you did there, dropped on the objective, and caused a headache for you.
Yep.
The difference being is you didn't have a behemoth to walk through the building, guns blazing, going, "I've got it, guys!" Which Alex only sort of mentioned halfway through, and I went, "They can do what?" But I still think with the Goliath bombs not going off, we still managed to between us, we destroyed a good amount of buildings. That warms the cockles of my heart.
There's a lot of property damage done.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the difference to the scenarios when I've played this before. So I've played it against your UCM and I've played it against Shaltawi before, where I was able to get into buildings in the backfield and then kind of rack up a steady chip, kind of drip, gaining victory points each turn. Whereas I threw everything I had into that meat grinder and scored a total 2 victory points for it.
The meat grinder is the apt term. Well, I think the final score was 6-4 because you held that objective.
Yep.
So 6-4, you know, is quite representative of pretty much how the game went.
And it was 1 stealth missile away from being 4-2 in your favour, I think.
It would have been.
It would have been 6-4 the other
6-4.
way. If I'd-
Yeah, 6-4 the other way. Yeah. So yeah, a good scenario actually. I think in terms of balance and victory points.
Yeah.
Still a couple of things I'm possibly planning, and I've played a few games now where I'm like, oh, that would be good. The drill with infantry, it's coming. It's coming. Well, you know, we have a look on our keg chats. You'll see exactly what we're working on. So I won't go into too much detail here, but I certainly want the drill with loads of flamers and infantry coming out, just because it's hard to start.
Oh yeah.
If you had a drill pop up there.
Yeah.
At the start of round 2.
Yeah.
Complete different game.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think I'd have pushed forward quite as aggressively if I'd known you'd got that
Of course, yeah.
But then it's impacting on what I'm doing even without rolling any dice.
Yeah. Yeah. Different. The Swift Hawks are good, but they're weak, and also I don't have many tough aircraft, so people prioritise them because it's the right call. So yeah, it's. We'll see. There might be small plans in the future. Who knows? Well, I do. Have you got anything else you would like to add? And have you enjoyed yourself here at the Barrel?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it's been an absolutely cracking game. I didn't end up with the result I wanted, but hey, I think the strategy of push and have the fight in your quarter of the board meant that you were then on the back foot. You know, you had to get 3 of the objectives to stop me winning. I just didn't quite have enough beef in the ground game to hold on to the objectives where I needed it.
Yeah, just though.
It was very fine margins. Did I misplay the Athenas? I think if I could have taken down 2 or 3 of your Swift Talks at the start, I think that would have been very different.
And the odds were good for doing so, because you had the velocity tracker, so yeah, the odds of knocking out 2, possibly 3, again, completely different game if it worked.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't play out, but yeah, same scenario. I'll do the same thing again.
Yeah.
And yeah, the wild animals did their thing.
Yeah.
We obviously came into them. The forests they live in are the only things that we didn't actually burn to the ground.
Yeah, that's not
I was planning on it, but I just got busy with buildings.
You're very easily drawn to buildings. See those right angles and go, absolutely not. Not at my table.
How did you find the behemoth to play against the bigger Avernus mining laser?
It's good. I mean, I think you've either got to accept it's a thing that's just going to happen each turn, and you're rolling 2+ on 2 dice, so it's probably going to work 2 times out of 3. That's probably going to be 4 times in the game it happens. I think you either accept that or you put a lot of resources into killing it.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have the tools to try and kill it, so I left it alone.
Yeah, which is, you kind of stick it behind a building and just it's I mean, yeah, you're going to kill the building, but
Sometimes you want to about it.
sometimes the laser's not enough, you've got to drive through it. Yeah.
So you've tried the, this is the Avernus.
Yes.
You tried the Cerberus against me and you were whelmed, if memory serves.
The Cerberus is really good if you know the opposition is bringing another behemoth.
Right.
But other than that, it's maybe good against the broadsword, but as soon as you chuck a -1 to hit against it, then you can't overcharge it because every time it misses, it damages itself. The Avernus seems it's reliable. That's what it is. It's the Cerberus is quite fun because it definitely dies. Because even if you ignore it, I'm going to kill it.
That's your kill, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the damage table for what happens when a behemoth dies?
I have.
Yeah. I can see you driving out into the middle going, it's not going to last long, but that's not going to be my problem.
Yeah, vent the plasma. No, don't vent the plasma. Bang. In fact, it's actually really good because it hits aircraft. So when you have these swarms of transports, there's a noticeable hole in the table where all the transports disappear. Yes, right.
Oh, absolutely. How did you find the table with this much level of kind of congested, lots of scenery down?
I'd like having the infantry be able to skip between is quite nice, but actually, I mean, sometimes the admin of tracking all the building damage because when everything someone drops, it's sort of like, and it hits all the buildings.
Does 1 damage to all of them.
Yeah, but it's very different, and that's what I really like about it. Is the difference, and also no large buildings because obviously we still had large woods, but they're not the armor 10. Big things you're taking down.
They're also not blocking movement for fast movers.
Yeah.
It wasn't part of the scenario to have no large buildings. It's literally just they want to play with the new resin ones, and they don't come in large because, TT Combat wouldn't be able to ship them if they did, I expect, because they weigh a ridiculous amount. Don't know why I picked it up to show you how much it weighs.
Look how much this weighs.
Look how much I'm struggling to. Yeah. But no, having no large buildings made it interesting.
Maybe if I drop it on a bridge, it'll demonstrate.
Please do.
Yes.
What about you? How did you find the fairly congested, very dense board?
It was an interesting challenge. I mean, it's a beautiful board that makes it a pleasure to play on. I think starting off in that quarter, I was kind of forced into staying in the dropships for turn 1 anyway because of just how the road layout is.
Yeah.
There wasn't an option of rock up, deploy, drive forwards, so I had to cope with that. And then I think it made the Helios even better. Those little grav tanks. I really like them. I think the 18-inch indirect fire is incredibly powerful, and on board with this much congested line of sight, indirect really came into its own.
Yeah, they had to go. But they were tough to remove. But yeah, no, there were enough of a thorn in my side, but they did their job correctly. Yeah. And yeah. All right. Well, I think that's everything I've got to add. Have you got any closing statements, thoughts? Or you're all good?
I think I'm all good.
Yeah,
I think this was a great game. As it happened, didn't end up playing this at the tournament. But yeah, good to see what might have been.
Yeah. Speaking of tournaments, have we got a date in the diary?
Kind of. 22nd of March is the pending date for Danger Close 4, which will be again at Firestorm Games in Cardiff. Hopefully even bigger and even better than the past two. We've grown really quite rapidly. We went 10, 12, 20. So yeah, hoping for around 24 players or more. But yes, in theory, 22nd of March. If we have a link for tickets, it'll be in the description. If not, as soon as I know the date, obviously I'll let people know. I think that is everything. So if you have enjoyed yourself, if you're still here, please do think about subscribing to the channel. It all helps, and we of course will have much more Dropzone Commander content coming up, as well as all our favourites, Drop Fleet, some Carnival, and even some Rumble Slam. As well as all the other game systems we do. We do a lot of games, but you know, it's sort of toys. Yeah.
Speaking of all those other games, you can get them through our affiliate link down below at Firestorm Games. Everything you purchase through that channel helps us out with a little bit of a kickback. And of course there is our Patreon should you wish to support the channel as well. Right, that's everything. So it's goodbye from me, Sophie.
It's goodbye from me, Alex.
Goodbye from me, Dan.
And it's goodbye from the barrel!